Oh shit. Wow, honey. It is hot as hell, y'all. It's been really hot. It's been like 113 and shit, honey. I am hot as hell right now. And yes, honey, excuse my neck. Okay. I get laser and I put makeup on my neck. Obviously, we put makeup on your face, it should blend in. Well, the day before I had laser, apparently I didn't wash my neck, that part, right? Take the makeup off. And bitch, she lasered. And the fucking thing burnt my neck with the makeup there. So anyway, it's healing. It was worse than this, y'all. I had makeup over it to even cover it up. It was worse since I've been putting honey on it. Anyway, I'm not gonna tell y'all. There's a salve that I make, which is actually an ancient Egyptian recipe, darling. Who you doing? And yes, it's healing nice and well. Of course, I don't cover. I let everything breathe and let everything air out. So, anywho, before we jump in, honey, twospiritmystic.blogspot.com. Yes, honey, that's right. Check it out, motherfuckers. We're slowly updating. I know I've been saying it, y'all, but when I tell y'all I am so busy, honey, I've been overwhelmed with emails. Like, I'm literally checking 2 emails a day because I got so many emails to go through. And just be patient with me, okay? And of course, checking out animatu.blogspot.com if you want inside access of what we're doing when we're not on motherfucking camera. How you doing? Now, you don't see everything because some things are a little just too, I don't know who knows. Maybe once I get a feel of my audience and how mature they are, maybe we will show a lot of, good stuff up on there. But girl, we got to keep it nice, simple, and basic. So anyway, jumping right in here, honey. Let's get into it. Come on here, Jaleel. How you doing, honey? Jaleel, you must be part of the notification gang, honey. Click, 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 click. So anyway, y'all, it is hot as hell. Oh my God. Listen, and I'm also tired. It is 12:30 in the morning. And I said, let me get on live. I've not done a live in a while. And of course, there's some things I want to kind of talk about very lightly, politely, and very whitely. Because I'm a little confused. And of course, I'm always going to speak my mind and say this and that. So let's get this out the way. So readings now, I told you guys, I gave the little per minute. Anyway, I don't know if y'all heard that motorcycle, honey. I gave, the per minute basics of reading, and it just didn't work out. People, and I did little testings, honey, and I've come with the conclusion that some people purposely take up time. I understand, honey, y'all need to reach out and talk to me, honey, but I've come to the conclusion because I gave it a little experiment with a couple of people the past week and a half, and they'll pay for 10 minutes and we'll be on the phone for 40 minutes. And, we'll say 25 and I hang up. So, like I said before, readings now, it's $100 minimally. That's 45 minutes to an hour. Listen, if you disconnect my mic, I'm disconnecting your motherfucking ass. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to disconnect your, how do you disconnect somebody's ass? No, you don't got to be on me. It's too hot. It's too hot for all that. It's too hot for all that. Too motherfucking hot. So listen, okay, where was that? Okay, so readings, $100. Y'all, this motherfucker knows what he's fucking doing, okay? Listen, okay, so 45 minutes to an hour. And if you only have 25, because somebody said, I thought you said that if they cannot afford $100, that they can send $50 in. This is what I believe. And I keep telling you guys this, I try to be very affordable with my prices and stuff. But let me tell you something that I know. Because we're going to give some testimonies up in this video, honey. And of course, I want people to, not tonight, it's a little late, but we're going to do a video where people can call in or you can get in live, you give your little testimonies and stuff. But I believe that the universe is listening to your thoughts and your actions and your words, right? That's my testimony. And so I feel like if you need something, the universe will always provide what you motherfucking need. Now, if you're a conniving ass, lying ass, cheating ass, conning ass individual, and you probably have some problems getting the universe to give you what you want. But if you are honest, you're real, you give, then the universe will give to you. There's an old saying said that the universe will give to those, or the universe will give to the giver. Okay, it's a whole other bunch of other lines that go on with that, but that's why I'm gonna keep it at. So going into that, like I said, it's about that. So if you really need something, Spirit is going to work it out for you. And girl, there's people that are charging like thousands of dollars for readings. And in my honest opinion, in my humble opinion, I don't think they have what it takes to give readings. I think that they're Josie Smosey, co-reading ass motherfuckers. And this is why a lot of them give their little disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. And I'm giving you my opinion. Bitch, we can go get an opinion from a wino. We can go get an opinion from the neighborhood crackhead. Okay, bitch, I'm not calling you to pay no damn $300 to get your opinion. Okay, bitch, I'm calling to get spiritual insight on what you're giving me. So, or what you got spiritually, okay, what you can see that other people cannot see. So, like I said, no, honey, if you cannot do an hour, if you cannot afford an hour reading with me, then you could definitely send over $25 for 2 to 3 questions via the email. And remember to choose your questions wisely. If you send an email and you ask your questions and you're asking more questions within questions, then I'm going to kindly ignore it and or tell you you've already asked 2 questions. Thank you so much. Feel free to send more money for more questions. And that's what I'm going to do, y'all. Because honestly, it gets in the way of a lot of stuff. It takes away from classes. It takes away from casework. It takes away from events. And I told y'all, like, I don't stress out. I try to make sure that if I'm overwhelmed, I just slow down. Okay, that's just how I am. I'm never the type of person to, go crazy and bite my nails, pull my hair out and shit. Like, I will not stress out. I will block, ban, and delete before I get motherfucking stressed out. Okay, I don't do good with that. So anyway, like I said, that's what it is. Readings $100, 45 minutes to an hour. If you only have 50, 25, then like I said, you could do 2 to 3 questions via the email. Okay, and that's just what we're going to do with that. There's something else I want to say too. But of course, we're going to wait for that, honey, because like I said, bitch, it's 12:36, and I feel my brain like slowly starting to shut down, y'all. I woke up late today, but I also went to bed really late yesterday, and even throughout the night, shit. Like right now, I have a tall glass of cucumber water right now, and y'all. I'm going to say this. I don't pee on, I wish I could pee in the bed, but safely. But I can't. Like, bitch, when I got to go, I wake up and I pee. I don't know. People say they had dreams of them in the water. They were in a fountain. They were pissing in the dream. I had dreams about me pissing too, bitch, and I still wake up and I got to go pee. So I don't understand that. But anyway, so, bitch, I woke up so much last night to pee. I said, oh, bitch, we ain't doing that. So, like I said, honey, I woke up late, about 11 a.m., but bitch, we did a lot of stuff today. So anyway, just some questions that I have, because, I'm watching, but I'm not really watching. So I want to say this to the LGBT people. No, let's do this way, then go this way. Okay. So I want to first of all give a thanks, appreciation, gratitude, and love to my heterosexual identifying males and females that are respectful and loving to people who are members of the LGBT community. Okay, you are definitely heterosexual identifying, but non-trans attractive, same gender attractive, right? So you see people for who they are. I applaud you for that, especially when you're open about it, when you're telling your cousins and your aunties and your uncles, even though they're probably saying, honey, yeah, you like big titties, and this nigga bitch got some big titties, so you might be getting down with get down. But anyway, I appreciate you, honey. I really do. Shout out to Larry, honey, a heterosexual identifying man who don't give a fuck about all that, bitch. He come to the church, come on in here, the temple, come on in here, of ISIS to get some motherfucking truth, honey. And we're going to give him what he motherfucking need. And that's one person, of course, I'm going to call out. He don't mind if I say his name, honey. And of course, going into a whole bunch of you other people. So like I said, it takes a lot of balls and a lot of security within yourself to deal with people who are outside of yourself, even like culturally. Like, I think a lot of people who are like black and they don't want to, I don't interracial date. I think you're insecure with your blackness. That's why you don't do it. That's just my personal opinion. I think people who are heterosexual who say, I don't really do with the gays. Yeah, you're insecure with your heterosexuality because you might want to get down and suck a dick or two. So that's why you don't really do that. Even with a whole bunch of shit, like I said, I think there's a lot of insecurities. And so it takes a lot of growth and self-understanding to be down with the get down, but not get down with the get down. Okay. So be down with it and watch it from afar, but not say, bitch, so it takes a lot. So I'm a little curious, and we're going to loop it around. Okay. I don't know why. And this is a question to my LGBT people, lesbian, gays, bis, transgenders. I will never use queer and questioning. I will never use him, thee, their, they, them, they, and their. I'm sorry, I won't. You can tell me your name and I'll call you by your name, but I will not get into that extra shit that, the Stonewall movement and other people back in the 80s and motherfucking 90s were killed for. As I said before, when Brandon Tina was motherfucking murdered, they wrote queer in her blood on the motherfucking wall. So I'm not going to talk about queer and questioning. I'm not using that word, okay? I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, okay? Bitch, kiss my motherfucking ass. LGBT, bitch, you fit in one of those motherfucking categories, okay? So anyway, going into that, I don't understand why, and maybe I should say I don't understand, but if you are part of the LGBT community, stop sharing with people who are not a part of the community or the culture your motherfucking secrets. Because for one, they really don't give a fuck. And for two, they're going to use your motherfucking secrets against your ass to get your ass right motherfucking together. I learned my lesson long ago. That bitch, that's what they motherfucking do. Okay. Cisgender females will learn the lingo. Not all. But they will learn the lingo. They will learn the T. Oh, girl, how you do that? How you do that? And then, girl, they get around people who are not really LGBT friendly and read you the fucking filth. Oh, that's really a nigga. They can get surgery to hide their Adam's apple. They get surgery to get their rib taken out so they can be curvy. They can do all these little surgeries. Boo, 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 boo. And, girl, and they be clocking people's teeth that are not even trans, girl, because of y'all giving these motherfucking secrets out. Let me get on here and tell my secret and what I do and how I get it. And even going to you gay guys too. Oh, I pull trade, honey. And you're out here sharing with these girls how you pull trade. Girl, don't give a fuck about that. You are their motherfucking enemy, honey, because you pull the same motherfuckers that they motherfucking pull. So, bitch, don't be friendly with motherfuckers and be like, yeah, this is how I do it, honey. I get the trade by popping my ass out more. They can figure it out themselves, honey. They are genetically modified. And this is why I will always say this. There's no such thing as it's natural for a man and woman to date, and it's unnatural for a man and man or woman and woman to date. Because if that's the case, then women would automatically know how to attract the opposite sex and vice motherfucking versa. You won't have to go to a millionaire matchmaker. You will not have to come to a spiritualist to get spiritual work done. You will not need to read books on how to get a man and how to keep a man. You will need to buy a book to say, think like a man, act like a woman. You will need those fucking books. So like I said before, you are what you are. And you will become anything you want to motherfucking become. But you have to put in that motherfucking work. So like I said, to make a full motherfucking loop around, I watch a lot of these women that have, trans appearing friends. I'm not going to say trans identified, but trans appearing friends and or gay gender neutral people. And I watch the sly shit they say about gay people. And even trans people. And I'll be looking at some of these gay people like the Saucy Santanas and shit. Like, bitch, if I had a friend that was a cisgender woman and she fixed her motherfucking mouth to call a gay man a faggot and she's not gay, oh, bitch, she's getting read down. She getting read all the way down. If I had a friend, bitch, that was cisgendered, genetic woman and she want to fix my mouth, talk about, oh, that's a tranny. Oh, I could tell that's a man. She getting read the fuck down. But I'm going to tell you what these motherfuckers are doing. Y'all sitting back and get kicking with these bitches. Oh, hey girl, hey sis, hey friend. Hey girl. And they're like, hey girl, I love you. Right? And they learning the secrets. And then they go on and telling people, oh girl, they said they be fucking these niggas raw without condoms. And DeMar said that he was on Grindr and your baby daddy was on the girl. Here go the pictures. So, and then on the flip side, they're doing interviews and saying, oh, if my son was gay, I will beat his motherfucking ass. But yeah, you have a gay friend. And y'all still friends with these bitches. That's why I don't do city girls. I will never do anybody that look like that. No tea, no shade, honey. Won't ever do it. I see a lot of insecurities in both of those motherfucking women. But definitely Carisha, because bitch, your motherfucking son was gay, bitch. That's his motherfucking business, not yours. He's not concerned about who you let in and out your motherfucking pussy. He's not concerned about how many abortions you had before you had him and after. So you should be concerned about what your motherfucking son do with his motherfucking life. And that's your motherfucking problems, black woman. You're too motherfucking concerned about motherfuckers' life that have nothing to do with your motherfucking ass. And on the same side, you trying to kiki and keep with the shade and da-da-da-da-da, while your man out here getting dick down and giving dick to motherfuckers who got motherfucking dicks. And you out here mad about the trans and the gays and reading them down. Ooh, you. Ooh, look at that faggot. Because your nigga or the niggas that you want are going for that. How does that work? So like I said, I'm going to need y'all to stop. It's okay. You know, I brought this up with my friend today. The Vietnamese, the Cambodian, the Khmer people. Oh, girl, they mingle with everybody. Oh, honey, they don't care if you're white, black, Jewish, whatever. They'll talk to you. But let you ask them, how do you say this in Khmer? They're going to say, oh, my God, why the fuck this bitch want to know? And especially Vietnamese, girl. Let you ask a Vietnamese person how to say anything Vietnamese, girl. They're going to, first of all, ask other Vietnamese people, is it okay if I tell this person how to say blah, blah, blah? If they say no, girl, they're going to lie. Oh, you say gun. That gun means da-da-da-da-da. And girl, you out here saying gun and shit, and you find out gun means I eat ass. So that's how that works. And it's same thing with the Punjabi, the Urdu speaker, Pashto speakers, the same exact motherfucking thing. They talk to you, hi, bye, hey, honey, ooh, ooh, ooh. But let you sit down and be like, I want to learn your language. They're gonna be like, oh, bitch, no, the fuck you don't. I'm cool with you, but you're not gonna infiltrate our motherfucking culture. And that's the same thing with you gays, honey. You gays, girl, y'all better get it together. You gays, you trans, you bis, you lesbians, honey. These motherfuckers, a very small percentage of them like you. But on the flip side, like I said before, bitch, they don't give two flying fucks about you. Girl, they reading you down. They call a girl a faggot, this and that. Ooh, girl, trying to learn your secrets. Hey, how do you get that man? Why? Why you need to know how you get a man, girl? You're a woman, honey. You got a pussy, right? You're pussy. Honey, you got something that's wet. Shout out to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. WAP, honey. You got a wet ass pussy, darling. Why you need to know from a nigga with a dick or a bitch with a dick how to get and keep a motherfucking man? If a pussy was all that, as Nikki said, honey, your real pussy can keep your man at home, could it? He's still in the strip clubs and shit. He's still paying for escorts and prostitutes off of back pages and shit and Craigslist activity partners and shit. So bitch, what's really more valuable? What it really is, sis? Because that's what we are, girl. We share the same shit, girl. Y'all don't like that, girl, but we do. We get the same exact motherfucking men, honey. And I'm not saying that every man like the girls and every man like the boys, but I am saying, honey, that most of them are down to get down with the get down. So anyway, focus on that. So looping it back around, I see a lot of women of color. I've yet to see a white woman, and I really want to see a video of a white woman sitting here focused on gay men and trans women getting dick and not being concerned about her own vagina. Like, when's the last time she got a pap smear? When's the last time she really cleansed out and put some goddess pearls in her to clean out that yoni? When's the last time she nurtured and healed her uterus? Because a lot of y'all motherfuckers got angry ass uteruses, as they say on the internet, girl. That's none of my business. I'm not concerned with that, girl, because ain't nothing angry over here, girl. Okay, hello? But I'm saying a lot of y'all got angry ass uteruses, honey, and this is why you can't get and keep a motherfucking man. And you hating on the next motherfucker, including these boys with bussies, right? Bussies, the bussies having asses. So, like I said, I saw, not just YouTubers, I saw like a few celebrities too saying some stupid ass shit, like Dwayne Wade's son. And I'm just like, girl, okay, here we go with this bullshit, girl. So the same way you call Dwayne Wade's child a son, even though Dwayne Wade calls that child his daughter, and she identifies as she, is the same way the white people call your children nigga bitches. So what you so mad about, sis? Because this is the same thing. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. What's the difference between a straight person calling a homophobic slur to a gay person or trans person, the transphobic slur, the difference from a racist person calling you a racial slur. What's the difference? There's no difference there, honey. Okay, so I saw one in particular, a black YouTuber, like I said, that gives me lesbian tea. She gives me lesbian energy. And she got multiple children by multiple men. And even if she got multiple children by one man, like, girl, the first child didn't get him and the second child didn't get him. Bitch, just time to leave that motherfucker alone. And I'm not throwing no tea out there. I'm just saying. It's time to leave that motherfucker alone. The first child didn't get him, second child didn't get him, third child. Like, girl, really? So you just letting this man abuse and fuck your uterus up even more and open you up to illnesses, STDs, HPV, uterine cancer, ovarian cancer, and it even travels up too, because that's where breast cancer is linked up with all that shit too. Instead of just saying, this motherfucker's not good for him, let me keep it moving. But it's even more crazier. We have these YouTube spiritualists that are masters at magic and shit, and they're talking about stargates and portals and shit. But I'm like, if you know about stargates and portals, why you couldn't use these stargates and these portals to lock down these niggas who you had children with? Even going into binding spells and shit. Why you couldn't bind it if the dick was so good? Because obviously it was so good, you had multiple children by him. Because I don't know about you, I'm not going to have multiple children by a nigga I didn't like. I wasn't too fond of the penis. Okay, that's just me. I don't know. But you were fond of it. You loved it. So, but you know about all these stargates and quantum physics and shit. And I'm just like, I'm in some type of twilight zone. Because I'm like, is there something called YouTube reality or something? Like in reality, we know if you know about stargates and portals, you would be able to manifest a nigga that is put together, that has a job, that has good money, good credit. So you don't got to worry about a motherfucking thing. Okay, but I guess on YouTube reality, I guess you could have multiple children by different men and know about stargates and portals, even though your real life doesn't deflect that or reflect that. Excuse me, reflect it. I mean, I guess that's what you could do. You could master other people's yonis and love lives, but yet you can't master your own yoni. And then even going into PCOS, all this stuff. I keep telling people, fibroids, PCOS, any type of ailment or issues with your uterus is something that you're holding on to. And very similar to men who get prostate cancer, testicular cancer, there's some shit going on there that you're holding on to. And it even links up to your heart and stuff too. Because see, we talked about this before, and I'm very, very respectful to people, elders who have passed on, who are still living, but I got to keep it motherfucking real. You have people who have passed on who were healthy. They exercised, they drunk green foods, they drank a lot of water, they were godly people, and they passed away from heart conditions. And I tell people this, no matter what you put into your body, okay, energy is still going to affect it. So if you're somebody who likes to fuck up people's hearts, you don't have a heart, you're a fucked up person, you're more than likely going to have heart issues when you get older. You're more than likely going to die of heart disease. You're more than likely going to die of a heart attack. You're more than likely going to die of a congestive heart failure, because that's just how it is. And like I said, going into my experience, people I know that are currently sick, and some people that have passed away. These people are heartless people. They didn't give a fuck about people. They were selfish. They were liars. They were rude. They were disrespectful. If it had nothing to do with them, they didn't give a fuck about it. They would tell you to your face, bitch, you're ugly, you stink, I don't give a fuck about you, and keep it moving. And they'd have died of heart issues because they had no heart. And once again, going into energy, everything that is in you, everything that is for you is stored in your heart chambers. So if you give love, love has to come back. And it doesn't mean you have to love everybody. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. Let me hug you, let me kiss you. But it is when you see people, you see the truth, and you give them what they need from you. And if you feel like you can't give them nothing, you cut them off. You don't sit there and say, oh, I got to be friends with her because she's my neighbor. I got to be friends with her because she's my sister. No, the fuck you don't. Because in reality, it affects your fucking health. It affects your fucking mental health, your physical health. So like I said before, a lot of people going into Dick Gregory, healthy man died of a heart issue. Why? I mean, we could go into some details. I don't know the man personally, but like I said, I can go into possibly what caused that. There's physical things that cause that. There's energies that were given out that caused that to manifest in him. Even though he ate healthy and had greens and all the shit, he still went away with a condition. We go on to Dr. Sabi as well. We're going to a lot of these healthy people that passed away from ailments. And you're like, well, they were perfectly healthy. Let's talk about even someone else I watched. I watched a 45-year-old, or excuse me, 45 years holistic practitioner who supposedly cured their own body of ailments that they had. But yet I watched them on their YouTube channel put on these bifocal glasses. And I'm like, okay, me being a metaphysicalist, okay, and that's not a word, but I made it up. Okay, a metaphysicalist. I said it, bitch, not physicist, physicalist. Okay, I said it. When you have eye issues, you don't want to see the truth. When you have eye issues that develop, degenerative disease of the eye, glaucoma, cloudy vision, all this shit metaphysically is stating that you don't want to see your fucking reality. And that's how I was telling people too. Eventually you have to face your own demons. That's why there's no point in lying. There's no point in lying about who you are. There's no point in acting like you, oh, let me change for people. Because when you're alone, bitch, whether it's on your last death, your last breath, or you being at home by yourself, you have to face your own fucking demons. And the more you face those demons and the more you dislike it and oh my God, you become very resistant. And there's a universal law called the law of resistance that the more you resist, the more it pulls to you. So now your whole fucking life is miserable. And now you're probably one of those people that say bad things happen to good people. No, honey. You're just resistant and you're not wanting to heal. You're not wanting to let go of trauma and issues and those demonic forces that are with you. And we're not talking about magically manifesting and using energies or servitors. We're talking about demons within yourself, inner demons. And if you cannot conquer those demons, you cannot conquer the so-called demons that you work with. So looping it back around, I saw a YouTuber talking about Badussi, and I'm just like, see, this is why you have multiple baby fathers. This is why you have multiple children, or by one man, or multiple baby fathers, because instead of you focusing on your pussy and your yoni, because my question is, when's the last time you got a pap smear? You weren't about Badussies and boy pussy and who like boy pussy and giving, Hershey Highway and anal sex ain't really there. And like I told you before, my opinion on Bobby Hemmings and all these other people too, there's definitely some gay struggles there. Because, bitch, if I'm not into anything, I'm not going to talk about it. If it disturbs me, I'm not going to sit here and talk about it and dwell in it, honey. And every time I get a chance, I'm going to talk about it. Homosexuals. You have a homosexual fetish, honey. You like to watch gay porn. You like the idea of looking at, he got a big D. Warn about how big your buddy's penis is. Warn about when last time he got laid. See, there's a lot of that little aggressive homosexuality. Passive are the open ones, the ones that are honest and open about it. The aggressive or the active ones are the secret ones, honey. I like gay shit only when I'm horny. When I'm not horny out, I want it. So like I said, bitch, that's where you coming out. So like I said, I'm a little bit curious of women that are focused on Badussies and boy pussies and who like boy pussies and sissies and punks, when you should be worrying about your pussy, your own yoni. How many babies you killed out in your yoni? Is it stabbed up? Is it healed up? Do you have fibroids? Do you have PCOS? How healthy is it? Do you have regular menses? Are your cycles regular? Now, if they're not, you should be focused on that, honey. You should be more focused on that. And I told y'all, this is the same motherfucking spiritualist, honey, that I gave her a phone call because I was quite disturbed with her son out here talking about clapping and shit. 14-year-old son talking about clapping and shit. Like, I even talked about this with my mom. I said, did we ever talk about sex with you? Did we ever say, Mama, I want to clap? Did we ever say that? Mama, I got fucked last night. And she was like, no. And I'm like, see, out of respect, like, bitch, I would never have a sexual conversation with my mom about my motherfucking adult sex life. Bitch, that's very disrespectful and very disturbing if you ask me. And that's as an adult. So as a kid, I'm a little scared. Like, what is this woman teaching her child? Then you have people like Tommy Sotomayor who look at this Black woman, and he already said that Black women are the worst stewardess of children any damn way. And you're feeding his belief. And not just his, but also these so-called anti-black people that come for, blacks, the racists, the white supremacists and shit. You're feeding their fucking theory on it. Like black people are unfit motherfucking parents. Because, bitch, like I said, you got YouTube videos of your son talk about clapping and shit. And people being men and shit as if he saw somebody's penis or vagina. And I was like, at 14 years old, I wasn't worried about somebody's penis or vagina. I wasn't really too concerned about that. I was too concerned about what I had going on. Well, if my penis or my vagina was going to turn into something, that's what I was more concerned with. I wasn't worried about everybody else looking to see what's going on. Is that a penis? Do she got a penis in there? I don't know. That looks, ooh. I wasn't concerned about that. And maybe it goes back to my mom said, when you point the finger, you got 3 fingers pointing back at you and a thumb. So it's like, girl, we're not concerned about that. And then it looks very transphobic and homophobic when your son is out here calling people men and shit. And knowing that woman is far more fictional than you, girl. You can never come for Megan Thee Stallion, honey. Girl, she got a wop, girl. And I doubt you got a wop. That's why you got multiple baby daddies. Because a wop keep a man nice and tight. It keeps a man from going astray. Okay, I said what I said. Anyway, listen. So, like I said, I was so disturbed by that. I was just like, girl, like, how can she sit here and talk about a boy pussy? And I was like, this was a lot of shit going on. And it makes me want to finish just by saying, I think that she's very jealous of gays and trans and stuff. I think she's a little upset that, because she came for a transgender person. Yeah, she's rocking blonde hair and shit. Now she's a teacher and shit too. And I'm just like, girl, that's some crazy shit right there. And then even for you consumers, you guys, one of the spiritual studies about demographics, right? So I would expect to see these female spiritualists doing videos on healing of the yoni and healing of the mental health and motherhood and offering rituals for keeping your child or your children in order, keeping the home in order. I would be expecting to see this with these women. I wouldn't expect to see these women talking about men and talk about niggas or women or men who think they're women or, I wouldn't expect to see that because like I said, it makes me think that you're quite bothered. I mean, I don't know. That would just be me. If I saw a gay person who was so-called secure with them being gay and every time they had a chance, they were coming for straight people and how they couldn't stand straight men and straight women and shit, then I would know, okay, bitch, maybe you're a little jealous. Maybe you're jealous because they have the life that they want and you're still trying to find yours. Because like I said before, and we're going to finish it up with this, healing, heal thyself. Healing is so important when it comes to you. It's so important, okay? It's so important to heal past trauma and it's so important to release it. And going into stuff that I saw on YouTube before I started offering spiritual services, people, particularly Black people, talk about how upset they were and how keep your anger, it's your power, and don't forgive, it's your power. And then I look back on these people and they look twice their age and their money is not there and their love life is not there and they're single mamas. And so like I said before, and even going into the generations, if you are a Black woman and you are a leader of people or you're a YouTuber and you have a platform, then you should be changing the hearts and the minds of the people that watch you. But we have, in fact, stats are going up. In fact, even going into the clients that are on here that are women with children that are single, and they come to me and they say, yeah, I used to go to a spiritualist for this and for that. And now I don't go to them anymore. I'm like, yeah, well, that woman couldn't give you what you needed because she didn't have it. And that's one example what I always say. A lot of these YouTube spiritualists and Instagram spiritualists and spiritualists, period, in general, there's a lot of hurt within their body. There's a lot of hurt within their heart that they need to work on. And instead of them working on it and releasing it, they're covering it up. They're masking it up. And a lot of them use this fake image, right? Oh, I'm a healer. I'm a teacher. I'm this and I'm that. But in reality, bitch, you need to learn about yourself. You don't know about yourself. You don't know anything about you. You don't know your language. You don't know your culture. You don't know your parents. And that got to be a very, very traumatizing. Like every time I think about that shakes me up to think about me not knowing my cultures, me not knowing my parents. Like that would, I don't know what girl, I would be a fucking boat in the middle of the fucking ocean without sail, bitch. Like just in the middle of water, just there. Like imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. Just existing, not knowing anything about who you are or where you come from. Like I could not imagine that. But a lot of these spiritualists, they are that way. They don't know who they are. They don't know their family. They don't know anything. They bring on these fake ass stories. I'm Creole. I'm this. I'm that. And you're not. If you Creole, bitch, speak something to us then. Let us see a little something, something, little one. Hello? Let us see a little something, something. So, like I said, healing is so important. And going into me and going into a lot of stuff, because of course, right now there's a lot of energies that are shifting. And of course, before you elevate, you have to let go of baggage. You have to let go of things that are currently not serving you and that you cannot take to the motherfucking next realm. As I always say, life is about elevating and going higher. And sometimes you got to let go of everything. People, family, friends, items, everything, and start fresh. And it's the best thing. It's the best feeling. I've done it several times. But a lot of things are changing in everybody's life during this Kavina. Okay, I was going to call it what it's called, but Kavina. And as I said before, you know, healing is a process and it's never ending. You know, it's nothing quick with it. You know, you can't just say, okay, I want to heal from this and be done with it. It is a process. And I started my healing journey almost 12 years ago. Okay. And when I say healing, I mean serious healing. Because of course, as a teenager and stuff, I let a lot of stuff go. I resolved a lot of stuff. I had a lot of issues with myself. And we talked about this before. And of course, we can lightly and politely talk about it. You know, me going into my siblings and stuff, you know, I'm the only one that has a gap. You know, oh, I love it now, honey. I'm the only dark-skinned one. I was the only one. I was very, very skinny. Regardless of what I ate, bitch, I could not gain weight. I was a skinny ass bitch. People called me anorexic because all my other siblings were big as fuck. So I was anorexic, all this other shit, y'all. And so, like I said, it was hard for me because I didn't fit in. Okay, like I already had these thoughts in my head about who I was. And I just didn't fit in with nobody. And even so-called other people, because I don't think I knew any trans person or trans-identifying person growing up. But even when I met other, you know, LGBT people, I did not feel connected with them. I'm like, my story, oh, I feel different. My story is different. And like I said, you know, people didn't understand me. And I felt that way. So I isolated myself and just, I was always in my head and always thinking about stuff and always saying, you know, like, damn, you know, like, why me, God? Like, why I have to have the gap tooth? Why I have to be dark skinned? Why I couldn't be light skinned? You know, all this other good stuff, y'all. So that was my trauma. You know, even going into, I told you guys before, I had a little bit of abandonment issues with my father. My father was there, okay, but he was not there, okay? And so a lot of the times, you know, he lied and, you know, he would be there monetarily, but not physically. And that's why even going into relationships that I have with people, you know, they would really not last long. And it would be by my choice, obviously. And then sometimes it'd just be too toxic. But a lot of times the money was there, but it gave me flashbacks of my dad. Because my dad, like, he was there. And, you know, and I had this conversation with a friend of mine not too long ago. So we have the same, like, our life is different. We have the same background. So very lightly, because I'm not going to go too deep into it because I don't know what type of emotions it's going to bring up. And I had therapy for this, so it's easier for me to talk about it. And that's why I tell you guys too, healing, doing healing sessions, you know, it changes your life. Like, it empowers you. You see things differently. If you come from a hurt place in everything that you do, you're never going to rise out of anything. So you're going to be that same project hood bitch that had money problems. And no matter what you do, you're going to always go back to that. You're going to be the same crackheaded bitch that, every time I got to get high, I got to pop a pill, I got to drink my problems. You're going to always go back to that. And so we grew up, I would say, you know, poor. And, you know, as I got older, I didn't know that we really were not poor because my stepdad grew up poor. So he was very, very, very stingy with money and very stingy with a lot of stuff, y'all. Like, girl, ACs was not on when it was hot. Heaters were not on when it was cold. We had to put on clothes. When it was hot, girl, we could put on our shorts and our tank tops and shit, girl. We get wet with the water hose, but no AC was coming on, honey. Okay, my stepdad was very, 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 very picky with that. And so, like I said, you know, my dad have a lot of children, and my dad was a stepdad to people. So my dad and his brothers owned businesses, and they sold these businesses to companies like Comcast and Spectrum and Cox Cable. And they got a lot of money, okay? So while my dad was collecting this money, you know, living that life, honey, being a stepdad to motherfuckers, he wasn't there for his own motherfucking kids. And so, you know, like I said, we grew up, you know, my mom had 2 or 3 jobs, bitch. You know, we were eating leftovers, bitch, for like days at a time. Bitch, sometimes we only had to eat top ramen noodles. So even as an adult, it was easy for me when I had money problems to eat like that. Oh, I can eat, you know, beans and rice for a month. I can eat carrots and peanut butter for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. It was easy because I remember that as a kid. But like I said, while we were struggling and we were poor, we were wearing Walmart shoes and Payless shoes and flea market stuff. My dad was living a motherfucking life. He retired at 47 years old. Okay. 47 years old, this man motherfucking retired. And so while you're living life and partying and traveling the world and fucking people here and there, my mom was being a mother and taking care of her children. So when we would meet like our step brothers and sisters, you know, it was hard to, you know, go to their house and see them living lavishly and having everything, a Sega Genesis and having this, a PlayStation 3, while we didn't have shit, right? We didn't have shit. And even sometimes too, y'all, where my dad, I don't know how he was doing it, but he wouldn't pay my mom child support. And so my mom would get, you know, child support sometimes, not all the time. And so, like I said, I would just watch my mom go through this. And I'd say, bitch, I don't never want that story. Like, I want to make sure that I always have what I need, because I never want to go without. And so, like I said, you know, I remember when I was 14 years old, you know, and of course, in my healing session, a lot of stuff came up when I first went to therapy, because I told y'all, I didn't remember a lot of stuff. Like, I was hit by a car in the custody of my dad, and my memory was gone for like 2.5 weeks. Okay. And so I was hit by a car, and that's why I hoarder, because when you have a trauma to your head, you tend to hoarder. If you don't know that, now you know. So even like people I know, like Julie, you know, she'd be like, "Ooh, girl," Julie ain't never gonna tell y'all, but we bought a lot of stuff, and I didn't use none of the stuff we bought, y'all. And I'm like, damn. And you know, even sometimes when I see shit, I'm like, why did I get that? I didn't need that. But like you said, there's just that trauma. That trauma caused me to hoarder. So anyway, so my dad didn't want my mom to know about that. And so I guess that anger with that situation stayed within me subconsciously, because although I consciously did not have the memories, I subconsciously did. So I just had issues, right? Seeing these people, you know, my dad be the stepdad to other people, and they live this lavish lifestyle. Motherfuckers had cars and shit. I had a stepsister named Danielle. Bitch, she had like a Mercedes Benz at 16 years old. And it was just some crazy shit, y'all. And I'm just like, bitch, what my motherfucking Mercedes? You know, bitch, like, bitch, I'm in the hood, I'm in the ghetto, bitch, we're in the motherfucking projects, bitch, whoever eating pinto beans and shit and refried beans and motherfucking rice, and these bitches over here living lavishly, bitch, and ain't even come for your motherfucking dick. How dare you? So I remember one time in particular, and I'm gonna be done with this. This is the only time I'm gonna share. I remember one time in particular, I was like a freshman in high school. And that's when my healing was really coming in, because my identity of being a woman was very, very strong. My sense of self was very strong. Like when I was 14, bitch, I felt like I was 21, 22. Like I didn't think I was a teenager. Like I was already plotting on moving out. I had an illegal immigrant trans mother down there in South Central LA who wanted me to run away and live with her. And so I was already planning my life out like, bitch, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So anyway, 14 years old, I remember that my stepsister went to the same high school as us, right? And so my half brother was outside the same high school. And we kind of gave a look to each other, right? We kind of gave a look to each other like, This bitch got a motherfucking Mercedes. And bitch, we catching a motherfucking city line. We catching a motherfucking school bus. We asking motherfucking classmates for motherfucking ride. And this old pigtail anorexic looking ass bitch. Woo, girl. So girl, I remember I said, bitch, I'm gonna let my dad have it this weekend. And we found out where he lived at, because through the yellow page and stuff, girl, you could look up people's name and shit, and the shit will pop up. It'll give out their address and shit sometimes. And girl, we hit it. Bam. So my brother and I remember it was raining, y'all, or it looked like it was gonna rain. It has not rained yet. And I said, I'm gonna go see my motherfucking dad. And I'm gonna give him this last opportunity. Because I think there was a rerun of an Oprah episode where Oprah said, you need to give people time, right? You need to give people time to explain themselves to you. Okay. And if they don't, you have to decide to leave it and move on or be stuck in it. Right. And then, of course, she talked about writing letters to people and telling people off. So, bitch, that's what I did, bitch. I said, I'm going to go give him one last motherfucking chance. And, bitch, if he don't come through, he don't come through. And I'm going to be happy because we were taken care of. We had the best parenting that we possibly could have through our mom, through our stepdad, through, you know, aunties and uncles and siblings and you know, godfathers and stuff and godmothers. So, bitch, we were good. But I'm like, you know, I want to try to mend this with my dad. So we got on the motherfucking bus, y'all, and I dragged my younger brother with me. I dragged his ass. You know, he was scared because he never got on the signal line or anything. So we showed up to my dad's house, and he was like so shocked. Like, what are you guys doing here? And so I remember that look on his face, like, motherfucker, you don't really want us here. And of course I didn't say motherfucker because I didn't cuss back then. I didn't cuss until I became an adult, y'all. You know, I didn't use bad words and shit. So I was just like, he really don't want us here. You just look at it and say, so he's like, what are y'all doing here? I guess y'all can come in. So I was checking off a list in my head. Oh, well, we showed up. He had an attitude and we came from his nuts. And then he said, he guessed we can come in. And he looked kind of like, girl, okay, fine. So bitch, we go in and he's like, y'all need something to eat. Y'all need some water. So bitch, that was like the last check mark. Cause I'm like, motherfucker, we can use that and some. But bitch, you asking, no, the fuck, we don't need no water. No, the fuck, we don't. So my brother's like, I said, no, bitch, no, you don't. Well, no, you're not. You wait till we get home. Well, I'm trying to get, no, you wait till we get home. So of course, bitch, of course, honey, you know, we talk and he's like, well, are y'all gonna go back home? Like, y'all, he had a house, he had a car. He could have gave us a ride home. Okay, this motherfucker could have gave us a fucking ride home. But he was upstairs doing some shit with somebody. I don't know what he was doing, but I knew he was in there doing something with somebody. Bitch, that he was like, okay, how did y'all get here? Y'all going back? So, bitch, I said, yeah, that started broke the camel's back. Yes, we are leaving. We're leaving now. And my brother was like, I said, no, we're leaving now. Uh-huh. Thank you. Uh-huh. Bye-bye. And I said something smart, too. I don't remember what the fuck I said. But I said something really smart. And he said, all right, y'all holler at me. Y'all holler at me later. Well, motherfucker, before we got here, we called your phone. I called your house phone. You didn't answer. And maybe you saw the call ID, bitch, and you don't want to pick up. And that's why you were gagging that we showed up. Bitch, because I show up. You don't answer, I'm showing up, bitch. And I'm like that as an adult, too. Bitch, you got something to say, and you don't want to say it to my motherfucking face, bitch. If you live local, or bitch, anywhere. If you leave drivable, bitch, I'm driving to you, and I'm going to confront your fucking ass. To give you the opportunity to say what you need to say. If not, bitch, we're done. And we're not going to get violent. We're not going to get physical. But, bitch, I want you to explain yourself as an adult that you claim that you are to see how you can articulate your shit. So, bitch, we're on the bus, and I don't even remember. I remember getting on the bus. I don't remember how we got home. And, y'all, it's raining at this point. I skipped that part. So, as we're in the house, it's thundered and lightning, and it's pouring down raining, honey. And we'd have an umbrella. We'd have a jacket. So, bitch, we're getting soaking fucking wet. So, bitch, I said, this motherfucker. Okay, all right. Bitch, I get home. My mom asked, where was y'all at? I told her, and she said, now, why did you do that? Well, you know, why are you doing that to yourself? And I said, well, I wanted to give him an opportunity to be a man about it. And obviously he's not. And so I said, yeah, that's okay, though. So I went in the room, and I used to write a lot of songs anyway. I used to write a lot. And I told y'all when my cousin died, I kind of lost that. But I wrote a lot. And I said, I'm gonna write him a letter. And girl, it was like a 7-page letter, y'all. Like front and back, 7 pages of me going in on him. Fuck you, and you were never there. Well, I didn't say fuck you, but you're a loser and you're an idiot, and you should have just, you should have went ahead and pulled out. And I was going in on him, right? I was going in on him, honey. And I put that letter up, and I said, if he comes to me before I'm 18 years old, I will read the letter to him. I will forget about it. We'll make up and we'll keep it moving. Well, you guys, 14 years old went by, 15 years old went by, life started changing, 16 came by, 17 came by, and bitch, I literally started counting down the weeks. And I'm like, okay, bitch, he got 32 more weeks left. He got 26, he got 21, he got 19, he got 15, he got 12. And at this time, right, I was still in high school when I moved out of my parents' house. And so at this time, I was like, bitch, I'm ready to just like go missing. Like, bitch, say goodbye to everything, everybody, and start over, start fresh. Anything that reminds me of this person, I'm blocking their ass out of my life permanently. So, of course, I had a lot of conversations with myself, my friends, the guy I was dating. And I said, I'm ready to physically go through my teeth, because I was going to do it at 16, honey. But I wanted to be respectful to people who so-called loved me, honey. Come on in here. So I said, we're going to wait. And so, bitch, when my 18th birthday came, I just remember saying, well, he going to die without knowing me. And I'm going to die without knowing him. And I'm at peace with that. So fast forwarding, bitch, all those years, I don't know how people stayed in contact with him, how he managed to find us. People would say, your dad want to talk to you. Oh, I'm good. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Even like, girl, like even my sister would be like, oh, your dad sent me, some money. And I'm just like, girl, like we said going back to like 2015. Oh, girl, how did you get that new car? Oh, your dad sent me some money. And I'm like, my dad sent you some money? How the fuck? Like, how? Oh, okay. Like, I'm still like, okay. And y'all, like I said, bitch, I never asked anybody for anything. 17 years old, when I moved out of my parents' house, I told my mom, bitch, from this day on, you don't have to take care of me. If you need something, you can always come to me, but you don't have to take care of me, honey. I'm a grown-ass woman, and I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to always make a way out of no way, because God is going to always provide for me, bitch. And so I stood true to that. Even to this day, bitch, I don't call my mom, ask my mom for shit, okay? And so I was just shocked, like, oh, God. And even going into my sister when she passed away, my dad paid for my sister's funeral and memorial and repast. He paid for all of that, right? Every single thing, from her outfit to all that stuff. He paid for all of that. And so, I was kind of thinking like, bitch, the audacity of this bastard. The audacity of this bastard, right? And at that time, there was nothing going on with him. But I was like, the audacity of this fucking bastard to sit here and think that he's going to make things right. Because he knew that my mom was consulting with everything with me. He knew that. So this shady ass, low down ass, dog ass motherfucker. And I thought with myself too, because I said, bitch, this is my dad. This is my dad, and I'm talking shit about my dad. But he was not there. So I'm thankful, universe, for making a way for me to get into this world the way I came in. But I know that it's not my job to forgive and forget. I know that's not my job. I can forgive, but I'm not going to forget. And if I'm not going to forget, I'm not going to sit there and be fake, face to face. So my sister passed, like I said, he paid for all that. And he was trying to like fly us out, and he wanted to have a sit down with us and talk about this and that. And I declined. I said, bitch, I don't want it. And then my brother would be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Listen, you can have that. You can have that. I'm good. All these years, he was never there for me when I was hungry. He wasn't there for me when I had no money, when I was eating beans. Bitch, when my lights were turned off, when I was taking showers in fucking cold water, his ass was not there. And now as an adult, I make my own money. I do what I need to do. He wants to pop up. He was not there when my mom needed him. So I don't want to be there for him. And so fast forwarding, now he has something and he's dying. And he's dying. And so, of course, people are trying to guilt trip me. And that's how we're dealing with a lot for like the past year. Okay. People want to guilt trip me and, oh, I got a heart. You don't have a heart. And I explained to them, honey, I understand the universe. That man put me through so much motherfucking pain that I had to heal myself. Bitch, I had to go through shit to get over shit without his motherfucking help. And you think that after I've been through all that shit and I healed from that this man is going to get credit and he's going to get his piece of the motherfucking pie? He's going to fucking piggyback off of my motherfucking accomplishments? No, bitch. It's not about having a heart. And this is why the universe is taking his fucking heart. Because he didn't have a heart for his own motherfucking children. He didn't have a heart and he didn't care about the mother of his motherfucking kids. And like I said before, y'all, my mother did the best she could to take care of us. My mom worked 2 or 3 jobs. My mom never asked nobody for shit. Bitch, my mom went months and my mom went days and even years sometimes without buying anything for herself. And that's what a mother does. My mother never disrespected us. She never disrespected us in front of people. She always put us in front of people. Even going into when family members disrespect and said shit, bitch, my mama jumped and said, wait, hold up. This is my motherfucking child. You wasn't in labor with this. You didn't have this for 9 months. I had this child. So you gonna correct something? You correct me. But you're not gonna correct my child. My mama always made that loud and clear. And so people would always say, ooh, they think they all that. Oh, they think they privileged. No, because nobody helped my mom raise us. My grandmother, of course, helped. And then I had aunties, great aunties that passed on when we were kids that helped out and shit. And my mom would always go to them for stuff. But nobody was there for my mom. So, bitch, no. So like I said, people guilt trip me and say, oh, girl, you got you. And I'm like, bitch, you're not going to reset my healing. You're not going to reset my motherfucking healing, bitch. Like, I've been through a lot of shit. I've been through a lot of shit that I could have had comfort and sympathy from my biological father. But you wasn't there. And so you weren't there, bitch. I'm at peace with whatever happened. And like I said before, going into like uncles and stuff, they would call and they would say, hit me up on Facebook and say, you have to let this go. Life is short. Yeah, it is short. But bitch, I'm not going to relive the shit I lived as a fucking kid, as an adult. I'm not going to redo that. So I've made peace with my life. I've made peace with my choice of not talking to him. And he made peace as well. But now that he's going out, he's not at peace. And now he realizing that the money can't stop you from dying. And so now, like I said, it may be a little wrong of me, but now I'm like, ha, ha, ha. Bitch, the money ain't stopping you. All these women that you had and the money, oh, I'm going to buy her, I'm going to buy her. You can't keep them there. They're not there. Now you're reaching out to your fucking kids. And I got a message even like 2 weeks ago from one of my siblings. Oh, it would be really nice of you if dad can hear from you. Bitch, I opened that message and I said, well, that's good for him. But it would have been really nice of him if he was there for me when I needed him the most. Bitch, it would have been really nice then, but he wasn't. So like I said, bitch, I'm at peace. And I talked about things with my mom because of course there's things that they're preparing for. And I said, and she said, I don't blame you. She said, I feel the exact same way you feel. I don't blame you. And I said, no, bitch, I don't care what anybody say. Bitch, you can't tell me how to live my motherfucking life. You could be miserable. You can hold on to pain. And you could be, oh my God, I'm going to act like I like this person to kiss his ass. You can live that way. And that's why you got money problems. That's why you have relationship problems. That's why you're not living your life. You're just existing. You're not fully living out your life. And I said all that to say, honey, for everybody, bitch, it's important to heal shit. And let shit go. And of course, things come up because you're human. So ideas and emotions, even old emotions come up, even when you talk about shit. But trust me when I tell you, bitch, you have to be at peace with things because you can't force people to do things they don't want to do. And like I said, it was up to me years ago, I would have forced that man to do things and he didn't want to do it. And so, bitch, as an adult, I can't force you. Just like I can force you when I was a kid, you can't force me as a grown ass motherfucking woman. Okay? You can't force me. I don't want it. I don't need it. And then, of course, like I said, the bargaining and the money. Oh, well, you know, if this go down, you have a house and you have land and you got money and you got a car. Bitch, donate that shit to the state. Send that shit out to Salvation. No, Salvation Army don't care about gays. Send it out to a gay organization, bitch. You know, donate that shit to the bitches that you were fucking and shit. I don't need that shit, motherfucker. Enjoy yourself. Bitch, I don't need that shit hanging up over me, bitch. That's dirty money. That's blood money, bitch. I don't need that motherfucking shit. You can have that. And my younger brother, oh, really? You know, he get a little excited. What? Oh, really? Yeah, you can have that, honey. I don't need that shit. Bitch, if I want me $1 million house, bitch, I'll work for it. Like I've been doing. If I need me a fucking new car, bitch, I'll work for that shit. Like I've been doing. Bitch, I'm not going to sit here and get a handout. Oh, well, see, I knew you'll come around. No, the fuck I'm not. Because, bitch, like I said, he thought that with my mom, too. My mom saw him a couple of weeks ago. And he was like, oh, she's coming around. And my mom said, I want the next plane ticket. Because, you know, she didn't want to tell me that she went. My mom was like, I knew something was on because I blew her ass up and she didn't answer that phone. And she said, yeah, I didn't want to tell you where I was going because I knew you were going to stop me. I would have. Bitch, I would have drove to that fucking airport and I would have stopped you from motherfucking going. And so, of course, she get there and he's just excited. And what do you want? And here you go. You can have the car. And here's the card. You can do what you want with it. And girl, she was like, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be here for 2 weeks. I'm booking the next thing motherfucking smoking. I'm out of here. And she did. She left like 3 days later. She said, oh, no, I was not. I was not feeling the energy. I was not. Exactly, you were not. And that's to say, bitch, I don't care what nobody say. I go with my heart. I go with spirit. And, bitch, it's just this. I'm not interested in that, honey. So, like I say, anyway, heal yourself. Heal yourself. Healing is so important, honey. Right now, during this COVID, a lot of people are having mental breakdowns. A lot of people are going through a lot of emotional things because that shit is pent up. When you have pent up rage during this time of solace, bitch, you're gonna explode. And that's what you're seeing right now. People like Azealia Banks and shit just going batshit crazy, honey, suicidal thoughts and shit. Just weird shit. Because, bitch, there's other people that have been fronting and shit. Honey, you got people that really want to help you. Don't give a fuck about your fame status. Don't give a fuck about your money. Because, bitch, anyway, we aren't go there. Nobody give a fuck about your money, girl. We care about your spiritual growth and your mental fucking health. And it's just, oh, honey. Oh, I don't, no. Okay, girl. Oh, okay. Okay, sis. And now you're over there looking crazy as hell. Where these friends at, honey, Shazam in your background and shit? Where they at, girl, voguing and shit in your background? Where they at? Where they at, sis? Where they at? Been there, done that, girl. Been there, done that. Had all those friends around me, honey. When times got rough, they disappeared. When times got good, they try to come back. Somebody told me about who you? Hello? Oh, I don't know you, bitch. Oh, she thinks she don't know me. Girl, I need you to reach out to her, girl. Random people. Hey, do you know blah, blah, blah? Yeah, well, he told me to hit you up because he tried calling your old number. And it's, no, he got the right number, but you could tell him he could move on with his life, though. Bitch, I'm not interested anymore. It's about elevating. It's time to let things go. People go. Leave the baggage where it's at. Men, girls, brothers, sisters, leave them there. Bitch, you have to have peace of mind. You got to have peace of mind in your fucking life. And like I said, it's rough. It's the fucking challenge. Sometimes it's lonely. Sometimes you don't feel like you're strong enough. But bitch, you are strong enough. Because bitch, just like you came out by your motherfucking self, you're gonna go by your motherfucking self. Bitch, you could be in a room full of 20 motherfucking people and a fucking meteorite come in and kill all of you. You're still dying by yourself. You're not going to the same motherfucking level of consciousness. You're going someplace different. So like I said before, girl, like I said, it doesn't bother me. Bitch, I have peace of mind, which keeps me healthy. It keeps me sane. And it keeps me at fucking peace. And that's important. Bitch, it keeps me at fucking peace. I can sleep at night. You know, I don't need people constantly in my motherfucking face to feel so, oh my God, I need someone here. Come over here. I don't need that shit, girl. I'm at peace. Me and my motherfucking dog. Me and my baby Anubis. We're at peace, honey. That's all we need, girl. We don't need that extra bullshit, honey. So learn something from this, honey. If one thing this COVID should have taught y'all is how to love yourself more, bitch. Love yourself more. If you don't know how to love yourself, learn how to do so. Stop giving a fuck about if Riley Burrows, if that's her name, is fucking on a white boy. Who cares? Y'all concerned about this bitch fucking a white man, and you weren't concerned about who you're fucking on. Maybe you fucked a white man, you wouldn't have all those damn kids and none of the man in the motherfucking picture. I said what I motherfucking said. Oh, is that, oh, Dwayne Wade called his son a dog? What? That's still a son. Girl, why are you concerned about how that man is raising his kids? Girl, while your kids are strung out on the fucking court and out of the motherfucking jail, you buried their ass from gang violence and shit. Like, worry about you and yours. Ooh, honey, I don't know how. Is that a trans person? Oh, girl, I thought I saw something there. While your bank account is saying 000, you got bounced motherfucking checks. You're pulling out payday loans of shit every motherfucking Friday. Bitch, worry about your own stuff. Invest in yourself and you will see a fucking overturn. Stop worrying about the next motherfucking bitch. And like I said before, there's an issue there. There's an issue. I don't deal with insecure people on a personal level. I don't got time for that. Oh, I can't do interracial stuff. Oh, I can't do the gay people. Oh, they're Muslim. I can't do it. Oh, they're Asian. Oh no. I go to the Asian market and I smell fish and shit. I'm just like, how dare you? And when people walk by you, they smell weave and shit. You think when you're outside in this damn heat, wearing a weave and wigs, you don't think people can smell that shit in the motherfucking heat? That's not like to wash my wigs and the hair underneath it as much as I motherfucking can. You don't think they can smell that shit with that heat hitting that shit? And girl, the heat makes the shit smell more. Even your body. When you have body odor, bad body odor, bitch, that's the motherfucking heat exposing all the shit, even within you. Because some people are clean, but they still got a body odor because they eating bad. Like I said, bitch, the audacity. Ooh, them Arabs. Ooh, they be smelling so musty. Oh my God, how can they do that? Bitch, what? The fuck? And you don't smell like ass? You don't smell like Badissi? And you talk about them smelling musty and shit. The fuck? Have you smelled yourself, honey? Because I'm right here by you, girl, and I'm smelling something. Something ain't right. Something ain't right, sis. You didn't wipe your ass again because I smell the bacteria climbing up in the front, honey, and I smell it. I told you I smell men and women smelling fishy. And that's when I said before, I said, bitch, if I smell anything smelling fishy, I know that's the bacteria in the ass making its way to the front and it's intermingling with some other shit. And that's what that fishy smell is. I smell men, uncut and cut. I smell woman, girl, and like I said, they smell very, very sour. And I'm like, girl, that's not normal, honey. That's not normal, honey, to be like that, girl. That pH balance is thrown the fuck off. Okay, it's time to keep your panties nice and clean. Let it air out down there. Go commando. Wear your summer dresses, lay your skirts, let it air out down there. You men, wear boxes, wear light, let it air out. You don't worry about chafing. You don't got to worry about candida, yeast and shit. Get up in there. All that's contamination. So like I said, bitch, they all can get it. Everybody can be fishy. It's not just women. I smell fishy men too, honey. Pissy and fishy. Disgusting. But you're going to sit here and talk about the Asians. I went to the Asian market. It was very fishy in there. So what's your excuse then, girl? Because we're not in the Asian market right now. What's the excuse, hun? Anyway. Come on in here. Anyway, come on in here, Shamika. How you doing? Ow. Come here, Jaleel. Yes, honey, recognize this. How long we been live? Oh, we've been live for about an hour, and I gotta go. Honey. I gotta go. Ooh, girl, y'all see my neck just sweating like I'm a motherfucking church. Y'all, it's really hot, honey. I don't sleep with the AC on at all. I have sinuses and allergy. It gets really, really dry, and so I can't sleep with the AC on. I sleep with a fan on. The fan is way over there. This room is, I think, 18 by 24. Okay, and the fan is well over there. I feel a little something. Let's see if y'all can see the hair blow just a little bit. Yeah, you see the hair blow just a little bit, honey, but it's still hot as fuck. Okay, hello? Yes, honey, come on here, Grandmadam. How you doing, Grandmadam? Long time no see. Yes, honey, good morning. Come on here, Larry Tarji. Target. Larry, you remember the first day I said, Larry Target, and you said, no, it's Target. I said, Larry, I'm just trying to be bougie. You were like, no, it's Target. Woo, Larry, I'll never forget that day there, Larry. Oh, you have a dying. Not a millionaire matchmaker. I said it. Yes, honey. Or anybody LGBTQ. Come on here. I said, listen, we'll say LGBT. Listen, LGBT don't even look right no more. See that shit? Y'all fucking up everything. Girl, y'all fucking up the genders, y'all fucking up the damn orientations, y'all fucking up the damn visions and shit. Now people don't know who is who, what is what. They think everybody's queer in question. They think everybody's transvestites and shit. Yeah, y'all, I'm telling you right now, bitch, I'm a unicorn. I wish I could get a U put on my damn ID. I'm a unicorn. I'm a female unicorn, honey. And when they say, what does that mean? I'm gonna say, honey, I'm a sea creature. You know, I'm a mutant. You know, as see, you know, nothing to just slightly and politely. This is why Kaya speaks her shit. She said, because I will tell y'all, if you look at a woman who has a messy gay friend next to them, those are usually the ones that come for the LGBT, that go in. And I'm just like, what kind of shenanigans is going on for these gay men to sit over here with these women and to think it's cute for this woman to go in and call people sissies and punks and faggots, and you still cool with her? I knew a girl very lightly and politely named Michelle. Oh, we're going to talk about it today. Michelle, honey, had nerve, and she had some little lesbian tendencies, honey. Michelle had nerve, because she was like, oh, you're trans, so I can say this because you're transgender. You're not a gay man. So she got upset because a gay friend of her stood her up for some dick, and she was all like, faggots, that's all they think about is motherfucking dick. They booty getting pounded, shit everywhere. And she was just making just jokes and slurring. And I let her do the little thing. Oh my God, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, she's oh yeah. When she was done, I said, you know what? I think that our friendship has come to an end. What? What happened? What did I do now to you? Excuse me, honey. So I'm part of the LGBT community, and whether I'm transgender, lesbian, gay, bisexual, you call us all fucking faggots. And so for you to sit here and right in front of me, talk about a gay man as if I was going to be like, yes, breathe, sis. Bitch, you got the whole motherfucking game twisted. Well, I called him that in front of him. He didn't really mind that. Oh, really? Okay, so call him on the phone right now. Call him on the phone right now, and let me hear you tell him what you just told me about him. And if he don't flinch, jump, or say nothing, girl, I'll let it slide and we can still be cool. Okay? And you know I was lying, bitch, because we were not going to be cool. Because, bitch, that means when I piss your ass off, you go to your friend, which she did, and you talk shit about me. Ooh, that nigga that thinks that he's a female and he ain't never going to be a female. Oh, he always going to be a nigga. He got a dick. All that. So, bitch, oh, let me call. Hello? Oh, girl, he's not answered. Oh, wait a minute. You said his name was, what was his name? Marcos? It's not Marcos blah, 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 is it? Yeah, because he's been DMing me and stuff. And then she's like, wait, what? And so you were calling his number. I can say he's online right now. So what are you going on? Should I message him on MySpace and tell him what's going on? Or are you really going to contact him? So of course, girl, he had no idea. And he already told me what had happened. They kicked it. The guy that he stood up for, she was making little gay slurs. Like, oh, y'all going to play butt private with each other? What y'all got planned tonight? A shitty party? Like, bitch, that's not funny. Because, bitch, the same way that you can make fun of people having anal sex, you can make fun of people having vaginal sex. Let's talk about it. Hello? Let's talk about it for a minute, honey. The same way you can talk about people playing with booty holes and shit. Like I said before, bitch, I've had anal sex many times, and ain't no shit going nowhere. We give testimonies if you need to. I can call motherfuckers who've even rimmed and say, hey, was there shit anywhere? Did you taste anything shitty? Girl, bye. So, bitch, like I said before, if the ass is shitty and you want to make fun of that, we go into the vagina, we go into the monthly cycles, we go into the constant warmness and wetness and odor if it's not cleaned properly. We go into all that. So, bitch, like I said, was good for the goose, good for the gander, sis. But you're not about that. You feeling very privileged, honey. And that's where I cut you off at right now. Bitch, you're not privileged. You're just like the gays, sis. Niggas want to fuck it and leave it. I said what I said. Anyway. Whew. I think when some LGBT people share the secrets, they're too worried about being relatable to the heads and the cis, and so they share expecting the heads and cis to share back and include them. You know, that's what it is. And that's what it is. Because I sat back and I watched, you know, these haters, you know, back, girl, you know, they're not on this level in any way, shape, or form, monetarily, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, or sexually. But, you know, I saw these gay people just like, yes, she's reading this transgender down. Like some of them were even like, I want to say this as a disclaimer. I have no problems with any gays and transgenders, but that faggot nigga, I can't stand. And I was like, okay, so that's like a white woman saying, I just want to say this right now. I have no issue with black people. I got a black friend. I got a black sister. I love all my blacks. I even been to Black Pride. I went to the Black Pride down in Atlanta, Georgia 2 years ago. But I want to say this. I can't stand that motherfucking nigger over there. Come on now, girl. You're going to be like, oh, well, they weren't talking about me. They were talking about that nigger. They didn't talk about me. Girl, bye. Get the fuck up out of here. Same fucking thing. Same fucking thing, girl. Girl, I'm done. Bye. Unsubscribing. I'm not. No, thank you. Because like I said, it comes down to hate, and hate ultimately leads into insecurities. Bitch, you're only bothered by that nigga bitch. And that's why you're coming for that nigga bitch. You're bothered by that nigga bitch. I said it, I always said, girl, they always over here trying to check to see what's going on, bitch. That's why I don't be on here like that, girl. I be too busy working, doing what I love to do. Helping change the world one person at a time. That's what I'm here for, girl. I'm not here for that other bullshit, girl. Competition, girl, that's high school. That's elementary school. Well, who get more likes? Who gets more views? You got a man that look like a damn camel that puts on lashes and makeup and lace fronts and talk about gays all day long. He give me little Richard T talking about gays all day long, and he get hundreds of thousands of views. And they're not looking at him because they like him, girl. They're looking at him because they're reading him down. There's video response about the motherfucker. So, like I said, all shit ain't good shit, bitch. I'm not here for the views or the motherfucking YouTube check. Bitch, I'm here for what it is that I'm here for. And we keeping it at that. I said what I said. Anyway. Feeling sleepy much? Come on here, Grandma. I know. I'm getting sleepy too, honey. Diastema. The gap in your teeth is beautiful. There are some cultures in Africa that purposely grind their teeth to emulate it. Come on here, the regular nonsense. See, now I thought about closing the gap. Come on, hear me out. I thought about closing the gap because there's things that I want to do. I tell myself before I fully retire from doing certain things, right? I mean, fully give it up. I want to come in and I want to hit it hard. Bitch, I want to come in like a motherfucking earthquake. I want to tremble, dimble, limbo. Bitch, I want to be like an erratic, unexpected thunder motherfucking storm. And bitch, when it's all said and done, bitch, I want to leave it all in the dust. They say, damn, what's going on? Where does bitch go? I'm seeking her. Where's she at? That's what I want to do. So I kind of thought about getting rid of the gap. Yeah. But then I was thinking about too, privately. I know that my gap has helped me keep a man. We'll keep it at that. I know my gap has helped me. Sometimes they make it seem like I have a speech impediment. I really had a bad one. When I was a kid and shit, y'all. Yeah, I had a real bad speech impediment, honey. Not really bad, but it was a lot of, this and that, that's and all that puts us, And so they'll want to take a bath and walk the booty. And, I would like walk to do, then I grew up out of it. And then my younger brother was still doing it. They're like, why this motherfucker talk like a baby? And bitch, it was really a lazy tongue. And so of course, bitch, in speech therapy and shit, I learned how to speak. But because of the gap in my tooth and I have a big ass mouth, because I have a long ass tongue, that spacing, sometimes I have to purposefully place the tongue closer to the teeth so that I can enunciate and pronounce the words correctly. So which people are like, well, you mean to say blah, blah, blah. Girl, it's my big ass tongue and my gap. Bitch, don't hold it against me, honey. I can rewrite a motherfucking spell, bitch. How you doing? What's up? What's up, girl? How? They had to probably get me any motherfucking job, bitch. I worked for Sears. I worked for Walmart. I worked for a investor, real estate slash investor. Girl, I worked for a lot of shit. Avon, Mary Kay. In fact, I kind of feel bad because I started working for Avon. Can we do a little testimony here? And I donated too. So we can talk about it. So I worked for Avon when I was, very, very poor. And I needed to get some coin. I said, bitch, let me work for Avon. So lady came to my house. She gave me a little presentation. And she told me about the percentage and shit. And you buy it. And then you buy for only $8, but you sell it to them for $32 and shit. So y'all, I had no money. And so I literally was like, sometimes when they would place orders, I would give them their item. And sometimes Avon will double ship product. And bitch, I would keep it. I wouldn't send it back, bitch. I'll keep the shit. So, bitch, I had body wash. I'd have to buy body wash. I had far away lotions, and I kept it. But like I said, when things started getting better, I started like, damn, I feel kind of bad for doing that. Damn. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So I was donating. I would see a Mary Kay person. Hi, would you like to order something? No, here you go, $20. Just randomly. Oh, hi. Here's the Avon books and da da da. Oh no, I don't need that, but I can give you $10. Oh, really? Yes. Oh yeah. Well, I think I gave one person like $50. So like, oh, you can have it. Like, girl. So my karma is clean. Okay, don't hold it against me. My karma is clean. Did I get your email? Listen, I'm sure I did, Larry. Listen, today I'm gonna try to catch up on emails. Okay. I got a lot of emails that I got to go through, and I will definitely get to your email. Someone else sent me a message on Facebook, and they said they emailed me, so I got to check that out. So bear with me, Larry. Give me about 24 hours to 48 hours to get to the email, and I will definitely give me about 24 hours, honey, because you're a contributor to me and mine. So let me jump to that email tonight. Let me get back to you within 24 hours. Okay, come on in here. I'm getting ready for work. Y'all be safe. Come on here, Larry. Yes, honey. Al, later, Gator. Yes, I love hearing about people's relationships with their parents. I was raised by my mom, a single lady, and she raised me so well. I never once thought about how life would be with a father and people. I'm telling you right now. See, that's what I said, honey. Mother's Day is every motherfucking day. When people send me tea and people give me stuff, honey, I share with my motherfucking mama. Let's talk about it right now. Bitch, because my mama shared with me, girl. When we were a kid, girl, we didn't have shit, bitch. My mama said, ooh, I'm not going to eat tonight. I'll get y'all the food. And I'm like, damn, how come my mom go without eating? Like, I really think about that. Like, damn, I kind of feel bad. Like, she should be eating. But, my mom, she's very stern. And what she says, she says. So, ain't no going back. No, mama, you eat. No, you eat. No, girl. So, we're not about to argue. Okay. And I was like, damn, like, how does she do that? And she would drink coffee instead. And so, anyway, I could imagine growing up without my mom. I couldn't imagine growing up without a male figure and a female figure in my motherfucking life. I couldn't imagine. And then I had additions added on as I grew older. Persia, please, you're going to make me cry. Come on here, the regular nonsense, honey. Ooh, it's good to let it come out, nonsense. Let it purge on out. Let it go. I noticed the more you talk about stuff, the easier it is to let things go. The more you talk about it, the more you just let the emotions come up. It feels so much better. Like, let me tell you a little secret to regular nonsense. Like 7 years ago, or even 6 years ago, I wouldn't cry in front of people. I wouldn't express my emotions in front of people unless I liked you. Unless there was a boyfriend. Even friends wouldn't see me cry. Like, I would leave and then I would just bawl. But as I got older and I became more comfortable, and I say, when you talk about things and emotions come up, when you let them just come out, no matter how ugly you look, because, bitch, I can't look at myself when I'm crying. Okay? I don't want to see a video of me crying because, bitch, I know. I don't want to see that. But the more you do that, these emotions come up and the better you feel. You're like, oh my God, I feel so much lighter. I feel so much lighter. I feel so good that I've talked about it. And even going into like losing somebody, like I say this, when people lose something and even like breaking up, moving, that's still a breakup. Breaking an addiction, that is a breakup. And so even the death of a loved one, a family member, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, an animal, all the emotions are the same. Now it's expressed differently, but it's all the same. So, like I said, going through that, it's good to let yourself mourn as long as you need to mourn. If it takes you 2 years to get over something, do it. But like I told you, going into me, and losing my sister, for maybe like the first 9 months, I couldn't see her pictures. I couldn't hear her name. I couldn't, reminisce about her with people because it just made me say, oh my God, ooh, ooh. But I remember that I gave myself time, and I wanted to say it was like 30 days, and it could have been longer. It could have been like 40 days. But I remember I would just take her picture every day, and I would look at that picture, and I would just think to myself, like, I'm going to miss you physically. Because, of course, she's always there. I always have dreams about her, just crazy stuff. I can feel things. And so, of course, a lot of that I think is my own connection to her. Anyway, but if you're not into that stuff, you don't know anything about that. You don't know how the spirit or the soul has 3 different levels. And so although the consciousness of that spirit can go on to the next life, like something is still there for the people who are connected to that spirit. And so, like I said, it made it easier to I could see her without crying. I can hear her. I could watch videos of her and say, girl, and think about it and say, wow, like I really enjoyed myself. I really enjoyed my life with you. I really had good opportunities with you. Oh my God, girl. Like, sis, I remember when we blah, blah, blah. I remember when that roommate got out of line and you wanted to fuck her up. Like, I can now talk about it and be calm, versus a year ago. Like, bitch, I couldn't do it. So it's important to express yourself and let it out. And don't hold it back. If it makes you look stupid, if it makes you look weak, who give a fuck? A lot of people are out here trying to be strong and shit, and that's how they're breaking down fucking mentally. They're not crying about things or letting things out emotionally, that they were beaten, they were abandoned, they were fucking neglected, they were traumatized. They're not letting that go. Oh, I can't do it because nobody's going to really give a fuck anyway. You're not crying for people. I'm not crying for you to give me fucking sympathy. I'm not crying for you to say, oh, poor baby. Girl, bitch, when I'm off this fucking internet, bitch, I have to be with me. Like, bitch, I have to be with myself. So, bitch, that's what I do it for. I do it for my healing. I speak my truth for my healing. Okay, hello? Come on in here. Yes. You are at peace now. Ignore those emojis. They were typos. I know that's right. And every time you are those beings, you are them with your own strength and generator, your own spiritual wealth. Spring always comes after winter Persia. That is so true. The regular nonsense. And that's why I say, like, all experiences are there to teach us something. Like, I just talked about this with my mom earlier, because she said sometimes there's questions that you have that you don't know the answers to. And I told her, like, that's the beautiful part about life. Because even when you go through bad experiences, right? And we can talk about my experience, because I've been through things and I learned from them. So when the victim who does not want to change experience something, right? They point the finger. White people, gay people, man, women, my baby daddy, my neighbor, my teacher, my mama, my brother, my sister. They're blaming every fucking body, right? But in that same breath, they could say, universe, what am I supposed to learn in this situation about myself? Because I'm only experiencing things for my understanding. Because my perception of this experience is what's going to change, right? Other people are witnessing it as well, but their perception ain't going to change. If they see you fall, if they see you have anything go on, a lot of people wait for you to have a downfall. But when they see something going on with you, even if you come out of that, they're going to talk about it. Going into on YouTube, I used one of my credit cards before, and the payment declined. And girl, the haters were like, the payment declined. Like, girl, I had 2 bank accounts. On top of that, girl, I had 15 credit cards, and they all were paid off. So, bitch, that credit card that I was using in particular, what I do is I use it, all right? I put the money on, I keep using it, right? And that's when I wasn't really honestly thinking, because that was the oldest card I've had. I had that card for like 11 years, right? But that's when I started saying, bitch, why are you doing that? Pay the card off first, all the way, and then use the card, put money on it. And then at one time in particular, bitch, like I said, I probably made a big ass purchase and there was no money left on that motherfucking card. But as you can see in that video, I also pulled out my debit card and they swiped it and it didn't decline. So they saw that bad experience, even though I came up out of it, and they were like, ooh, 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 ooh. So like I said before, you, the victorious person, the person who wants to win, the person who sees the glass as half full, not half motherfucking empty, you're going to say, oh my God, I'm in this situation right now for a reason. Spirit, please show me why I'm here. And you will be amazed by what fucking happened. But see, that's said before, a lot of people are playing with spirit. A lot of people are playing with spirits. And they're like, I'm spiritual, I'm spiritual, I'm spiritual. But when something happens, it's the white people. It's their fault. And it's just like, but every Black person not experiencing oppression. Every Black person is not experiencing systematic racism. You know, a lot of people that are of color are very wealthy. They're the richest people in this fucking world. And they can buy out every fucking racist person in this fucking world, but they're not doing that. But they have their solace. And that's why Spirit has given them more than a motherfucking enough. But you look at the people who have experienced stuff, who wants to stay the victim. They're the ones that are constantly saying, oh, I'm not going to do it because I'm Black. Oh, they're never going to let me do it because I'm a woman. They're never going to let me be it because I'm trans. They never let me do it because I'm gay. Like, having that mindset, honey, you're going to always be underneath. So anyway, like I said, honey, you got to motherfucking learn. Bitch, God, you gave me those beans and rice for 30 days so that, bitch, I can appreciate a good coin when I get a coin and to, you know, also indulge. Like, bitch, I won't feel so bad eating a fucking $250 motherfucking plate. Okay, if a mystery woman, if Larry, if anybody sent over a contribution for me to pay for a $250 motherfucking plate, bitch, I'm gonna eat that shit, and I'm not gonna feel bad because I'm gonna say, bitch, there was a time where you couldn't afford this shit. There was a time, bitch, you couldn't eat this. So, bitch, you better live it now. Bitch, you get one motherfucking life. You better live it, enjoy it. Girl, don't get mad at me, bitch. Don't get mad at me, honey, because you spending the money that you should spend on yourself on all those damn kids you got. I'm just saying, don't get mad at me, ma'am. Come on in here. Yes, the regular nonsense. I need to get some sleep, honey. Come on here, Shamika. Come on here, Griselda Chuparosa. I was talking about mommy, but I was wondering, what's tax like for webcam model? Is it hella stressful or what? Listen. So, Griselda. Oh my God. Oh, girl. Wait a minute. Woo! Taxes for any profession is very, very stressful. But you need to know what is, okay, let me give you an example. So you can get a rent credit, right? If you use your place that you live at for business, or you can claim some of the stuff you have to buy for the work that you do. So, and when I first started, it was very stressful for me. Like, oh my God, what am I going to do? How do I do it? I think there was a lady that even charged like $300 to help you with taxes. And I was like, oh, bitch, hell no. I'm no idiot. But yeah, it got easier because, of course, you work for yourself. But like I said, you have to know what you can take off, what you cannot take off. Just like a regular, let's say somebody who does pizza deliveries. Okay, the same thing with that. You know, you can take off mileage or you can take off repairs. And sometimes they let you take off the miles and the repairs, right? And then sometimes there's a standard deduction of like $12,800, right? Or you could add in customized stuff. You add in customized shit, you might get audited because they're going to say, wait a minute, bitch, you had $32,000 worth of deductions? Girl, bye. So like I said, it's not really stressful if you know what you're doing. But in the beginning, for me, it was very motherfucking stressful. Because yeah, you like I said, there's certain things you could take off. There's certain things you cannot take off. Okay. I think even to my first year, I think California tax franchise board or something was trying to be like, you owe us $2,000. And I was like, what? And then so they were like, okay, well, you can amend it and redo it. Girl, I was trying to like file. I was trying to take dildos off. I was trying to take corsets off. I was trying to take, girl, if I had somebody on cam with me, I was trying to take off what I had to pay them. Girl, I was trying to get everything. And so it said $0. I said, okay, bitch, I'm good. And girl by California said, wait a minute, bitch. According to our calculation, you owe $2,000. I said, oh, ma'am, wait, hold up. That don't sound right. So like I said, I don't know what state you're in, but like California, you get a rent credit. You know, any supplies you use, like a computer, you cannot take, you know, electricity and shit off. Yeah, you cannot take that off. But like a computer, a webcam, if you have to repair your computer, you know, a microphone, lighting, decoration, you have to fix up your background. All that stuff is tax write-off, and you can use it as a deduction. And then, of course, you know, I mean, I don't know, anyway, yeah, there you go. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. You know what, Griselda? It's so weird that you say that because I knew a girl who was a cam model since the year 2000 motherfucking one. 2001. And she had a good doctor, girl, because she made it seem like she was only like 28. And I was like, girl, 28 in 2001, bitch, she wasn't doing no damn webcam. Unless you were doing some illegal shit, sis. But what she was saying was, what she did was when she earned money, she opened up an account. Okay, there's a little secret here. Come on in here. She opened up an account that had interest, right? That will give you interest throughout the year. And some banks even give me like quarterly interest too. Like there was a bank account, a bank that we looked up, I want to say like 2 years ago. And it was saying if you put $8,000 in there, right, that in 3 months you would have like almost $10,000. And then it went into a year and it was less money. And I was like, how's that possible? But they pay quarterly. And so the longer you keep your money in there, they expect you to keep adding money in there. So in 3 months, let's say it was a 3-month thing. In 3 months, they're going to give you more bang for your buck because they're like, okay, bitch, that's 3 motherfucking months. But if that same $8,000 stayed in that account only for that whole fucking year, oh, girl, they're going to say, oh, bitch, we're going to lower that payout. So it's going to be 1% or 2% of that motherfucking earning or what you had in there. So that's what she did. She would open up an account. She would have multiple accounts where it would pay interest, and she'll just take money out. Okay, I made $2,000 this week. Let me take out, $300 and put it in the account. And she just kept doing that. And then when the end of the year came out, she filed her taxes. She would owe, $1,000 or $200. Okay, bitch, in her account, she had $7,000. She paid out with that. And she just kept doing it. And then even as, like I said, a cam model and stuff, you don't have a retirement. So you should be saving. Anyway, escorting too. That's why I said, I can a bitch tell me a motherfucking thing? Okay, if you're sucking dick for coins, donations, whatever it is, and you're on cam shows and shit, and I say, how long you doing cam for? And you tell me 5 years, how much money you got saved up? $1,000? Girl, you can't tell me shit. Because, bitch, you ain't getting no Social Security check, sis. The IRS, the government, the SSI, girl, the Social Security Administration, they're not giving you no coin. So you need to be smart. You need to spend your money wisely and invest. And as I said before, I was giving somebody props. I'm not going to say no names, but I found out that they got money from snitching on somebody. See, I said before, bitch, I don't fuck with snitches. Because, see, bitch, we can do the exact same thing, girl. We got online sites and shit of evidence, videos and pictures and shit. I told y'all the story about one of y'all R&B singers. I don't think he's really that popular anymore, but he came over and we had a little fun, and I accidentally recorded the session. And now I'm not even joking. I accidentally, really honestly, I accidentally recorded it. And so when it was all said and done, girl, the footage was like me getting my wig together, me looking for my clothes and shit. Like, what am I gonna wear? Like, it looked crazy. Like, girl. And so anyway, so going into that, girl, that's stored online somewhere. Bitch, I'm sure I can hit up one of these blog spots or blog places that like to pay and be like, girl, $50,000, and I'll give you this video. You can see their face clearly. You can hear their voice talking. Girl, I was a cam model, bitch. Girl, high quality definition cam. Girl, the audio was very loud and clear. You could see them. Girl, the do-rag and everything. You saw all of it. And bitch, even like I said, I had somebody watching from a device, my iPad mini. I didn't even know until, and it was so quick too. Like I saw the green light, when he came in, I'm looking over there and I'm like, oh shit. And I heard put it down. And then after we're done, the guy was all like, was that who I thought it was? I was like, no, it wasn't. No, it was a lookalike. Yeah. I don't know where he came from. I think he said he was like from Orange County or something. I don't know, but it was definitely a lookalike. And he was like, are you sure? And I said, yeah, it was a lookalike. I didn't know. That's not him. I guarantee it wasn't him. Like, why would he come and see little old poor me over here, girl, in the middle of nowhere? But anyway, I'm saying all that to say is, girl, you have to, I was kind of throwing shade at the person who snitched on somebody to get a house and shit. But I really thought that person was doing porno and shit and investing their money, because I'm like, that's the smartest thing you could do. Flip it, store it somewhere, you know what I mean? Buy, get land, and nothing even have to be on that land. You could buy land and keep it blank, and the property will go up. And girl, sell it when it reach an all-time high or something. Bitch, there's other things you can get, certificates, bonds, IRAs, foreign things you can do. They even have like little personal things, site shit that you can, anyway, I won't get into that because it gets a little difficult. Girl, they got stocks you can buy, little $2 stocks, $50 stocks, $72 stocks, Amazon stocks, whatever. Very simple. They have some called penny stocks where you put money in. I like taking money grow. And then also too, going into investing in you. If the clients like sexiness, honey, upgrade yourself. Girl, get you a set of titties. Get you lipo if you need that. Get you a butt lift if you need it. Invest in taking care of your skin, your hair and all that good stuff. Invest in yourself and, and your mental health and all that. And so, like I said, so you get that back and some. And as I said, going into when I got my breast implants, one of the older girls said, honey, if your breast implants don't make you your money in 30 days, then you wasted your money. And so, bitch, I made sure, honey, when I healed up, I said, bitch, $8,000? Oh, bitch, I'm getting this money back. Bitch, I was twerking, popping, locking. I had cameras all around me. Boop, 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 boop. La, 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 la. Girl, I remember I did something weird, girl. I put my legs over my head. I was doing some weird shit, girl. And I was like, oh my God, I'm at $3,000. And the next day, bitch, get up, boom, 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 boom. I got to 200. I said, damn, honey. Oh, girl, now expenses are coming in because the bills are coming in. The electricity I got to pay for. So I'm like, fuck, I ate $100. Okay, fuck, man. So, girl, I start getting really crazy and shit, bending over, start getting real crazy, girl. Invite people, oh, you want to be on camera with me? Come on in here. And, girl, people are like, hey, ooh, if you do this, I'll send you a little extra something. Bitch, when I tell you, bitch, I make that money back in 10 motherfucking days. And, girl, the girls couldn't take me. Griselda. The old haggling ass bitch, they were like, ooh, girl, what did you do? What did you do to get that money, darling? Because I charge $1,500 per client. Okay. How did you get that in 10 motherfucking days? Why? Why? What do you want to know? Mind your business. Bitch. Mind your fucking business, honey. That's how I made it. Woo! Come on in here. No, it was not Tyrese. No shade. I'm not a fan of Tyrese. Honey, 50 Cent could get it before Tyrese can get it. No shade. No shade, the regular nonsense. 50 Cent could get it before Tyrese can. Honey, that motherfucker will bore me. I don't like the man to talk more than me. I want to be the talker. Let me talk more than you. When a man talk more than me, bitch, I'm done. We can't date. I love conversation, but when you out talking me, bitch, honey, are we gonna be fighting over the mirror? Because let me know now, hun, you got a lot to talk about. Girl, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Like male bloggers and stuff, I don't understand that, honey. You a straight man and you out here telling about everybody else, like men don't like gossiping. I mean, I don't know. Maybe my family just cut from a different cloth. Maybe my family are gang members and military people and shit and sergeants and shit. And like I said, they're not a fan of that. They're not in gossip. Like, oh, girl, did you see her Oh, girl, she had a baby. They're not into that. Girl, they will get up and leave. So that's why when I was seeing these male bloggers, I'm like, is he straight? Honey, like, no shit. I'm not going to say no names, but one of these guys, I was like, honey, that man is definitely gay. Bitch, honey, that man could, girl, he could read and story tell better than any queen I know. And I know a lot of queens that could definitely story tell and read a bitch down, girl. She could read you so damn hard, bitch, that your mama gonna feel it. And she did. She's still gonna feel it though. So, bitch, I'm like, damn, he read like a queen, honey. He read like a queen, mama. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, something ain't right with that, honey. A straight man just gossiping. I feel good talking about people's lives. So a man could get a job anywhere and he could do anything. And yet he wants to say, oh, I don't want to work. I just want to sit up and gossip. Honey, congratulations to the woman who love a man who can gossip. Go ahead. I ain't knocking y'all. Come on in here, TC. How you doing? Ow. Come on in here. Thank you, Griselda. How you doing? Yes, honey. Tyrese says, listen, the regular nonsense. This is what I think about Tyrese. I think Tyrese try to be so fifth. Tyrese tried to be so he tried to explain everything to a T so well that I think it's his own insecurities. So it's let me just talk about, like, I don't know. He just gave me the sense of if we were sitting there at a dinner or something and there's a fountain there and the fountain just turned off, that he would say, "Huh, I always wondered how these fountains work and if the water's in the fountain, if it's actually clean, or is it the same old water being recycled?" And then you're like, well, I think it's the same old water. And some of these fountains have filters, but maybe that one don't. And then he'll actually sit there for a whole fucking hour and a fucking half talking about this fucking fountain. And well, I mean, it reminds me of the fountain that we had over there off of Wilshire. And the fountain was just blah blah blah, and it's just like, hon, I don't give a fuck about no damn filter, no damn water fountain right now. Like, what are we really talking about here? Like, what the fuck are we really talking about? We talking about this fountain all damn day. We having a date, honey. We talk about what we got planned, honey. What we got going on, And if we talk about the woman me, the woman me, then okay, bitch, we're gonna have kids, we're gonna get married, and we're gonna talk about it. But I just want to tell you this: what do you see that with me, even 5 years down the line? That's how I get with that. And then for the trans in me, honey, now we're talking business because we know, bitch, you ain't gonna let nobody know. So let's see. I know you're worth about, couple of million, not as much as Auntie Wendy is, but a couple of million. So what can you offer me, because I don't really care for dick. I can get it anywhere. I can get it, plastic. I can get it silicone. I can get a diathon. I can get it Asian, uncut, cut, so that doesn't really do it for me. So what do you have for me that I can benefit from? And then, sometimes I get a little smart and be like, well, what do you have for me? Because I can get a transgender anywhere. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, I'm done then. Bye, honey. I'm done. Let me go then. Then they think real quick with that. Well, actually, go ahead. So if you can get it, then why you talking to me then? Well, I mean, honestly, exactly. So like I said, what do you have for me that I could benefit from? Because, you're going to go back and live your life when it's all said and done, But little old me, little old transgender me, I'm going to be a bitch without a man. The world is going to see me as this bitch that can't get or keep a man. And I got to live in my transgender reality. No children, no man. And so what am I going to do? And then, of course, they start thinking. And then they say, okay, well, what do you want then? Well, listen, I'm sick of working the way that I work. I would love to. You don't really call it hush money, but it's a business, And I would love to have about 7,000. I'm in the process of moving. I want a second Louis bag. And I'm looking at a new car. So, it's about 7,000. And of course, we can work our way into other things, but 7,000 is the lucky number for me right now. And then, of course, they will either decline or they would say, okay, now 90 times out of 90 times, 9 times out of 10, not 90 times out of 100, 9 times out of 10, they will decline and say, ooh, you know what? Yeah, for 7,000, honey, your ass better be able to block. They'll say the little shit. Okay, well, I mean, you can think about it, honey, but that's where I'm leaving at. And then they start thinking about it because they're like, wait a minute, okay, we've already established a connection. They already gave me the proposition. I trust them. Obviously, that's why I hit them up. And so, bam, they make the call and say, okay, listen, I can give you that amount, but, can I give you 3 first? And then, a week later, send you the other 2 and blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, you say, well, if we're going to break it down into payments, then how about you give me $15K? Okay, because, I don't have a retirement or anything, I got to take care of my family. And, so how about you give 50K? And they'll be like, damn, okay, first it was 7K. Ooh. And then, of course, they say, okay, all right. Okay, bam. And then, bitch, you work it out. And then sometimes they renege on it. Is it renege or regig? Anyway, sometimes they fucking back out of it. And then, you have some girls that, well, I think some of these girls don't even come up with a business plan. That's what I need to have a class for transgender baddies, honey. The girls that want to get the guys and maintain that healthy relationship. Come on in here. Because he ain't out here sleep with all these transgenders, girl, because he don't want to get nothing, first of all. And second of all, he don't want his business in the streets, girl. But I don't think these girls be making a business plan with these men. I think they meet up with them and offer $80 dates, like the girl down there in Atlanta who had Bobby Valentina or something, girl. Like my person being girl, she was probably doing $40 dates. She didn't know who was coming over for $40 motherfucking dollars. And when she realized who it was, mama was like, wait a minute, hold up. See, girl, we ain't doing no damn $40 dates. Bitch, the fuck? Bitch, and like I said before, when you get there, and I know who you are, bitch, we definitely come, oh, wait, hold up. So, bitch, now that you here, I'm not saying, but I am saying, call me a gold digger if you want to. Bitch, I deserve it. Bitch, you gonna use me, I'm gonna use you. You gonna use me for my training pussy, I'm gonna use you for your dick money. I said what I said. Anyway, come on in here. Ow. That's what you excuse them. Yeah. The regular nonsense. Okay, I gotta go. You'll be like, listen, okay, it's time to go. Think about it and give me a call. There is one person that, and I feel like they knew someone here. And there's one person that actually met me in a public situation, very public. And I left. Girl, that Uber bill was like $3,000. Oh, bitch, for that whole fucking month, girl. That Uber bill. Oh, girl. I think I still got the bank statement from the Chase account too, honey. Girl. But anyway, everybody else is usually like a private little meetup and shit, and it's kind of scary. I'm ever since I had that baseball player that tried to kill me, honey, I'm like really fucking paranoid. Like, I don't give a fuck about how much of a celebrity you are. You're still a motherfucking person, and you do some weird ass shit. I don't trust you, honey. I don't give a fuck about that. Well, I mean, I don't care. Bitch, you're still a person. Girl, there's celebrities that murder people. Look it up. They got celebrity serial killers and shit, bitch. I don't trust you. I don't give a fuck about how big and famous you are. I don't trust it. Honey, we could talk over the phone, or bitch, I'm gonna bring somebody. And you don't want me to bring nobody, bitch, and we're talking on the motherfucking phone. Because, bitch, we ain't doing that. And then when I meet up with them, bitch, I don't drive my car. Bitch, I'm taking a motherfucking Uber or fucking Lyft because, bitch, you ain't gonna know the vehicle. See, you drive your car. They know what car you drive. They know your license plate. So if things get nasty, they call around local people and say, hey, have you seen that Nissan Maxima with the license plate saying 20KWL? You know, they start calling around saying shit like that. And they're like, no, I didn't. Well, listen, I'm a Western, you some money. And when you see that bitch, slap her up a little bit for me. Ow. See that right there? Then you looking around and things going on and shit happening. You're like, wait, something happened. I was attacked. I don't know who I was attacked by. And I know girls like that. I know trans women and I know cis women too that were attacked by motherfuckers that these celebrities motherfucking hired. Because see, bitch, that's what you get for trusting their asses. Bitch, you ain't on the vehicle I live in. You're not coming. Bitch, you're not following me home. And that's why I'm taking Uber or motherfucking Lyft. Bitch, you don't know where I live at. You're not knowing anyone to take Uber or Lyft, bitch. We stopping down the road and I'll gladly walk. Bitch, you ain't take me right to my motherfucking front door, bitch, the fuck? And then they save your shit and shit, screenshot shit. Girl, bye. Let me tell you something really quickly. I'm be done. I found out that there's a YouTuber. Well, there's actually 3 YouTubers that live within this 3-mile radius of where I live at. And one of the YouTubers actually live here. And I told y'all, when I moved in, the person came in and got a package. And I was like, wait a minute. And so I was a little shocked because the bitch line said she live in a whole nother part of the world. I'm not going to say who it is because y'all might know who she is. She got a lot of people. And I'm just like, the fuck? Okay. But, going into that YouTuber, the other one, I don't know if he still watched my mother. It's a guy. Motherfucker blocked me. Oh, girl. I sent a message, honey, and motherfucker blocked my motherfucking ass. And I'm just like, I thought we were cool. Okay, sis. So I said, okay, honey, he want to be messy. That's fine. We could both be messy. We could both be messy, honey. I see you, you see me. So, bitch, now I said I'm going to go down and pay a little visit. And I'm going to say, hi, hon. Why did you block me? I asked the question. Are you embarrassed for being on there? Are you embarrassed? Why you blocked me? I didn't say anything disrespectful. You blocked me. Why? Why, hon? Why? I just want to say hi to you. So you're doing some shit on there that's shady. Okay, so since you want to block, bitch, then let me get you right together. And then I'm gonna whitely and politely walk out. That's it. Come on in here, Rico. Rico, stop it, Rico. Ow, Rico. Come on in here, Pex. How you doing? Yes, honey. Come on in here. Ow. Listen, Rico. I ain't showing out. I'm just sharing some advice. During this Covina, everybody is just a regular person nowadays. Rico, you have OnlyFans. Celebrities got OnlyFans now, so they're reaching out and meeting with regular people. Now, I ain't gonna say too much, but somebody got a little bit of Instagram fame, and I met up with them before they got a little Instagram, a little fame, and I'm seeing their videos on Instagram with certain people, and I'm just like, how is that possible, right? Just how is it possible? But then it hit me because this person is sitting. Anyway, that's not my business. But I'm just like, so this is what we're doing now during this Covina. This is the perfect time to interact with people that you think are too big for you to interact with. Perfect time, honey. And we're gonna leave it there. Ow! We are gonna leave it there. Come on here, Griselda. We're gonna leave it here, honey. Rico, like I said, I just wanted to give the children some advice on how to think for their future. We all been there, done that before. As I told my sister, one of my children / sisters, I say, honey, you can't be doing it for Taco Bell and McDonald's number ones and shit. You can't be doing it for Uber rides. You can't be doing it, girl, for Subway gift cards. Bitch, we did that when we were kids, or we were kid minded. Ooh, come on in here. We listen. Ooh, let's get into the Proverbs, and I'm gonna be done. Woo! Wait a minute. Let's get into. Let's get into this, honey. Woo! Open up your books, honey. Ow! Let's get into this, honey. Give me one moment. I can't even spell this correctly, honey. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's go into the King James version. Oh, ow. Let's get into this right now, honey. Y'all supposed to get up at 8 o'clock. Oh, girl, it's not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. That's in 5 hours. It is not gonna happen. They gotta wait. So let's get into this. 1 Corinthians 13, verse 9 to 12. And it says, for we know in part, and we prophesize, or we prophesy, excuse me, I said it right, in part. But when that which is perfect is come, and then that which is in part shall be done away. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things, honey. Hello? And it said, for now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face, now I know in part. But then shall I know even as also I am known. Come on in here, bitch. So it says, bitch, that you learn from the experiences that you have. And it says, bitch, you were sucking and fucking for cheeseburgers. Now it's time for you to elevate and fuck for a Bentley. Fuck for a damn Louis bag. Fuck for a damn 70-inch screen motherfucking TV. Let's talk about it for a minute right now. And we also go into John 1, motherfucking 1 and 1. Okay, where it says that, bitch, the thought was with God and the beginning was the thought and also the good stuff. So, bitch, when you were a kid, you spoke like a motherfucking kid. You understood as a motherfucking kid. You thought as a kid. So the universe blessed you with kid motherfucking things. And see, this goes into grown-ups too, because see, a lot of y'all have childish ways. And it's why y'all attract niggas and bitches, I'm gonna speak y'all motherfucking lingo, that are bummy as fuck. You wanna know why you can't get a ring from the motherfucker? Because you're a kid. So you're a kid, so he's a kid. She's a kid. So now you're, well, I'm grown. Well, he's a fucking kid, though. So if you really was grown, then you would attract a motherfucking grown-ass motherfucking nigga. But because you're a little girl, okay, now you're attracting a little kid. So anyway, you're attracting a little boy. It says, I spoke as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Bitch, like I said, girl, when you were a kid and you're limited with your thoughts, then it's like, damn, it's hard for me to get some money. Let me meet up with this man for number 9. Let me meet up with this man for a $25 Subway gift card. But when your mind starts to change, right? When you become a grown man or a grown woman, okay, a man with a womb, then you start attracting other grown womans and other grown mans, and a grown man ain't gonna give a grown ass woman a $25 gift card for fucking Subway, bitch. I ain't gonna feed my ass, bitch, for the whole fucking month. So he's gonna say, bitch, you done graduated because your thoughts have graduated. Now you done graduated. So now, bitch, you out here fucking for number 9 for the whole fucking year. See what I mean? So, bitch, that's why I said, girl, you're not a kid no more. Girl, we were kids. You know, when we first started out, we got a crawl before we walk. So you were like a 19-year-old kid because that's when you first started having fun with adults, right? But when you got to be like 21, 22, now you're crawling. Now you're walking. Now you got a bicycle with training wheels on it. Bitch, girl, you are fully walking, girl, and you're fully running. Now, girl, excuse me, you're fully running. See, I'm getting tired. You're fully running now, sis. And now you have a car. You're not even riding a bike no more. So, bitch, bitch, we fucking for car payments now. Bitch, we fucking for electrical bills now. Bitch, we fucking so bitch. That's what we doing now as an adult. So, bitch, I said before when I was telling people, girl, when you settle down with a man or a woman, are you dealing with children or grown-ups? Because as a grown-up, you put aside childish things. So, bitch, we're not playing house anymore. You played house when you were kids. You act like you were cooking in the kitchen, made a tent and shit. You lived in a tent. You went out and got some rocks and some mud and some leaves and was breaking shit up, act like you cooking and shit. Bitch, as an adult, that shit ain't gonna fill you up. Bitch, you need to actually know what the fuck those leaves are. Is it kale? Is it Swiss chard? Bitch, hello? You need to know what that mud is. Honey, hello? Is it coconut flour, almond flour? What's going on? And so, bitch, now we making big things, girl. We're not playing house and shit no more. But see, a lot of these people out here playing houses, and they wonder why they can get a man. Bitch, you don't need a man. You need a boy. And because you need a boy, because you act like a little girl, that's how the little boy's around. Oh, I'm ready for a man. Well, bitch, you need to grow up and be a woman then. Because the boy is seeking a girl. The man is seeking a woman. The woman is seeking a woman. The man is seeking a man. Ain't no grown-ass man wanting a little-ass fucking girl unless something ain't right there. And I really think ain't something right there. Bitch, if you're a grown-ass woman and you like a little-ass boy, bitch, ain't something ain't right there. And little is not about age, honey. It's about mentality. Bitch, that motherfucker is 40 years old and he act like he's fucking 16. And, well, I'm 42. Okay. So, bitch, you're a grown-ass woman then, honey. You know, put aside your childish ways and get you a grown-ass motherfucking man. And see, that's your motherfucking problem now. You don't want a grown-ass man. And then you wonder, well, what's going on? And why he not in the picture? And he got another woman pregnant. Of course he did. He's a fucking boy. Bitch, play those boy games with his ass. And you're going to be looking stupid as fuck like he looks stupid. Y'all going to be playing back and forth, bitch, for 20 fucking years, on and on and on. Bitch, she going to be crusty, you going to be crusty. Well, I just don't know why it never happened. I know why. Bitch, because y'all playing. Anybody got time for that bullshit? Like I said, bitch, we ain't doing that shit no more. You're a grown-ass woman. You got bills. You need to find somebody who can help put in on those motherfucking bills. I said what I said. Sex, you get anywhere. Bitch, you got toys to have fucking sex, bitch. Oh, well, I'm only with him because the dick is good. You stupid-ass fucking kid. You stupid-ass little motherfucking woman. And that's why the fuck he's playing with you, because he know that's why you with him. And so he giving that to everybody else. I said what I said, bitch. She playing tit for tat with your ass. And the same thing with you. Well, why? Well, why are these grown women playing these games? You attract what you are. I mean, I believe that, bitch. I believe it, bitch. Your friends, when your thoughts change and your actions change, and the way you understand things change. Because, like I said, it says understand. It doesn't say overstand. Oh, come on in here. It doesn't say when I was a child, I spoke as a child, I overstood as a child. It said I understood. Bitch, come on in here. Okay, so like I said, honey, you play these games all day long, and it's why the shit ain't going the way it's going. Oh, well, why? You don't even got to ask the question, girl. We already know why. Grow up, and you'll see your life change. If you grow up, you'll blow up. Okay? Ow. I said what I said. Grow up, and you'll blow up. Girl, my sister, like I said, girl, I ain't exposing that. We ain't saying no names or any girl. She was fucking for number nines and fun shit. Ooh, $5, $10. I got $5. Yeah. And girl, when the bills came around, oh shit, I'm still short $200. You're short $200, but you don't have like 10 people. So girl, I said, girl, you got to change that mind, honey. And sure enough, she changed that mind. And all of a sudden, girl, she's getting other shit. She getting, pussy getting thrown at her. She getting ass thrown at her. She getting dick thrown at her. She getting a dick with price tags to get thrown at her. She getting cars to get thrown at her. She getting a proposition to move out and move out and lay up somewhere on the island somewhere. And I said, see that right there? Well, I've been doing this for a long time. Listen, honey, you understood as a child, though. Hello? You understood as a child. So because you thought like a child, you spoke as a child, and you did things that children do, then you attracted other motherfucking children. And I mean mentally. Okay? And now that you're a grown-ass woman and you became a grown-ass woman, now you're attracting grown-ass men. Because he know, oh, I'm dealing with a grown-ass woman. And I tell y'all this all the time. These men and women test you. Okay, are they going to get excited over me taking them out to dinner at $5 a plate? Or are they going to get excited when I offer to pay for their rent for the month? So they'll throw a little slight, oh, baby, you don't got to worry about it. Can we go to McDonald's? Oh, yeah, we're going to McDonald's. Then she like, oh. She excited with McDonald's, honey. I know she's a simple bitch. Hello? I know she's real simple. I got to put in much effort. So, girl, while he over here playing your little head games and, oh, my God, baby, I just love spending time with you. He playing games with you, girl. Then he over dealing with another bitch who's a little smarter, and he taking your money. Because, bitch, if you willing to settle for McDonald's, girl, you more than likely got a job, and he's asking for money, you giving it to him. And then he calling a bitch like me. Bitch, that say, bitch, you ain't come up here unless you can pay a bill. Okay, unless you can pay a bill, or you can fill up the refrigerator. So now he's taking the money that you gave him, and now he's giving it to this grown ass woman over here. But see, bitch, I'm still looking at his ass because I'm like, honey, excuse me, what we doing here? Because I know you ain't working for this money. Because every time I call or text your phone, you hanging out with the boys. I'm no fool. You hanging out with is the boy named Tanisha? Huh? Tanisha's her name, honey? Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm not mad at you, but I just want to let you know, honey, we ain't playing those games. So bitch, you let them know. I ain't playing these games with you, little boy. And girl, something in that just wake their asses up. I don't know what wait, but when you say I'm not playing with you, little boy, then he's like, I'm not a boy. And he's thinking to himself, wait a minute. Wait, I might be. And then girl, he's standing back and he starts thinking about like, whoa. And sometimes he don't call you back. And I'll be okay with that too. And then sometimes say, you know what? I realized I did some foolish things. I'm ready to change. And okay, you ready to change, bitch? We going to therapy or something? Because you obviously still acting like a little boy because you got mom and daddy issues. Something happened as a kid, honey. You got Peter Pan syndrome. What's going on? And then all of a sudden, girl, if he's grown and about that life, then he'll be like, I don't know why that happened, y'all, but I be talking. I guess I use all my mouth. Bitch, crumbs and shit be coming out. Ooh. Anyway, bitch, he's about that life. He's like, yes, babe, let's get therapy together. If he's not about that life, I don't need therapy. Are you saying I'm crazy? Oh, bitch, we gotta go. Bitch, grow up. Low-hanging fruit. There you go. Low-hanging fruit. Come on in here, Rico. Ow. This is definitely a dialogue needed to happen. I know that's right. Yes. I know that's right, TC. Yes, honey. Ow. When we were children, we think and act like one. Exactly. Now, when you were a kid, and everybody can ask this. When you were a kid, did the adults say, hey, you're a kid. Come over here and have a conversation with us. Or did they say, stay at a grown folks conversation, you're a kid. and I had cousins that were kids, in my opinion, but I guess because they were mature and they acted like they're mature, they said they're not a kid. This is a young man. This is a young woman. And I'm like, 14 is not a young man or a young woman, bitch. That's still a fucking kid. But because they're mature, they let them be around. But let you be like 6 and 7, girl, and act like, look, running around and shit, chasing after your own damn ass and shit. Oh, you can't be over here. Oh, bitch, you're still a kid. Bitch, grow up. Ow. Come on in here, TC. Yes, honey. Your value and worth must increase for the increase. Oh, come on in here. Ow. Yes, honey. Listen. I'm just saying, honey. It's time that we all grow up, honey. One thing that Covina is teaching us all is to grow up and take responsibility and accountability for ourselves. As I said before, there's a setback because there should have been a come up, but instead of there being a come up, you've had a set motherfucking back. You have to sit back to visualize and to see things that you over motherfucking looked. Girl, everybody trying to cancel. I'm gonna be done. Everybody trying to cancel Ellen DeGeneres and shit. And Ellen was so mean to her guests. And I went to the Ellen DeGeneres show and she didn't say hi to me. She don't have to say hi to you, bitch. I don't give a fuck about that. Ellen, you got a lot. You get millions of viewers, Ellen. And Ellen, I know that this is like something that's more beneficial for me. You don't give a fuck about me, Ellen. You don't need me on your show. You're still gonna have a lot of views. I can expand my brand on your show, Ellen. So I don't give a fuck if you say hi or bye to me, Ellen. I don't give a fuck about that. Honey, I'm sitting down doing my interview, bitch, and I'm going. We don't have to, hey, Ellen, you come to my house. Oh, girl, what? Oh, makeup tip. And then on top of that, too, Ellen is more of a man. And you're a woman. Ain't no man, unless the man is into you, gonna be sitting here and hey, girl, how your nails? Girl, how your hair? Get the fuck out of here. But going into the workers, too, I'm not gonna work for no Ellen or anybody, honey, if they're being rude and disrespectful to me. But now y'all in fucking Covina and y'all know y'all might not have a motherfucking job. Bitch, now motherfuckers want to speak out and say, well, she was really mean and she couldn't talk to me. And when I was in the dressing room, I couldn't look at her. Where was y'all at when this shit was happening? That bitch's show been on for fucking what, 20 years? What was y'all at 20 motherfucking years ago? See, that's why I can't stand about y'all motherfucking asses. Do y'all wonder why it's hard for motherfuckers to get a job and keep motherfucking jobs? Because nobody could trust y'all asses. So see, this teach me, bitch, I can't trust a motherfucking hoe. Bitch, I want to expose all the secrets. I gotta tell the whole world what it's like working with her. Oh, when the money was there, you was kissing ass and now the money's drying up, bitch. Now you want to expose everything. Oh, bitch, I can't trust you. I don't want to be your friend either, bitch, because when it's all good, you're gonna be like, hey girl, I'll keep a secret. And the minute that it ends, honey, oh my God, honey, her wigs are so cheap. Darling, girl, she was saying that all these people were contributing to her, but mama couldn't buy her ass some new wigs. And it's just like, wow. Wow. Really? Is that how you truly feel? Girl, bye. Like I say, I'm not mad at Ellen, honey. Do you be you? Who gives a fuck? It's your life, honey. If Ellen want to be a rude bitch, let her be a rude bitch. But obviously, y'all like her being rude because y'all still work for her. Because see, bitch, if I was working at the job, or me and my friends, or all of us was working, and let's say, oh, we even said we went into McDonald's. Let's say we went into McDonald's, and McDonald's was rude to everybody in that fucking McDonald's. Bitch, we're all getting the fuck up and getting the fuck up out of there. So that way, that day, McDonald's ain't gonna make no money, which means McDonald's is gonna send all their workers motherfucking home because the labor costs gonna go fucking up, and bitch, they're gonna have to shut down for a couple of fucking days and or offer fucking deals. So same thing with motherfucking Ellen. If y'all would have got together and said, you know what? She's a little rude to us. Let's leave. Then bitch ass would have a fucking show. Would have ended a long time ago. So like I said, now y'all want to be faking shit and she didn't say hi to us, and it was hell working with her. But you did it. You did it, sis. So bitch, you're fake as fuck. I said what I said. You're fake as fuck. Anyway, I love Ellen. Anyway, come here, some people stir crazy. Come on in here. Yes, sir. A setback is a setup for a comeback. It sure is. But a lot of people is missing it, TC. Can we talk about it? See, it took me some time to understand defunding the police too, because the way the stupid people were saying defund the police, TC, I really thought they were talking about take away the police. Like some people said abolish the fucking police. And I'm like, do they not know that they're not talking about really like taking away the fucking police? Do you know they're talking about make sure the funds are going to where it needs to go to? So going into that too, a lot of people are like, I forgot what the fuck I was going with that now. Anique was motherfucking distracted my ass, honey. Abolishing the fucking, anyway. I personally feel like all that is a motherfucking distraction. And so while they're out here speaking about shit like that, and I understand the people that are talking about it, in my opinion, I think they all got something to hide. That's just my opinion though. They're abolish the police. Yeah, you out here doing crimes and shit, bitch. You don't want the police to be out there to get your ass right together. So the police leave, then the military come in. So you want the police to get you together or National Guards? Bitch, I'll take the police any day, honey. National Guards, girl, they're not going to be so sweet and nice, girl. They're going to throw you against the wall and shit. Stand up there, bitch. Slap you and shit. And, girl, you can't do nothing about it with the National Guards, girl. Y'all think police brutality is something and you're going to call in, yeah. Oh, God, they busted my head open. The National Guards, bitch, you can't do that with the National Guards, honey. Girl, they can put you in a detention center indefinitely, bitch, with no fucking trial, bitch, at all. So, bitch, like I said, I'll take the police girl over motherfucking National Guards. Bitch, any motherfucking day. I said what I motherfucking said. But, bitch, like I said, girl, they're so distracted with that. Why there's stimulus is out there and there's unclaimed money out there, y'all could be worrying about that and seeking that. Y'all getting these stimulus checks and shit and $600 bonus unemployment. Save that bonus on a motherfucking employment. Okay, invest that motherfucking bonus on a motherfucking employment. Bitch, and so that way when this is all said and done, bitch, you can say, oh, girl, I put away that $600 I was getting for 6 weeks. $600 for 6 weeks. I put that up, honey, and I invested that, darling. Now we're looking at about, what, $50K? Exactly. But instead, bitch, y'all out here spending the shit and just blowing the shit, ain't really doing shit, doing love work and shit, knowing you don't love your damn self. Wasting money and then just, oh my God, ooh. And it was all said and done. Oh, girl, this is so sad. Now they want to take the money from us. Oh my God. It's a distraction. But like I said, when this is all said and done, I said before, you're either gonna sink or swim. And when you swim or you float up, when it's all said and done, bitch, you're gonna elevate even higher than where you were before this happened. When you sink, you're gonna be down further than this even started. And we're talking about spiritually, because bitch, while y'all focus on the physical shit, get your spiritual shit together. Focus on that spiritual life, girl. It's not important to understand shit that ain't gonna serve you during this shit right now. Bitch, worry about protection, keeping your house afloat, keeping your health together, right? And also make sure your money is right. But instead, bitch, people out here just focus on the weirdest shit, girl. Entanglements and boy pussy and, you know, stargates and shit. And I'm just like, girl, I don't think you even understand what a stargate is. What I'm trying to figure out, if you understood what a stargate was, and I'm gonna be done, then you would have known how to use your stargate yoni to lock down and get a good man. See that right there? So what you learned about stargates and shit after your children came out, after you had 3 fucked up marriages, honey, 7 fucking baby daddies that didn't stand a picture, now all of a sudden you know what fucking stargates is, and you've mastered that? The fuck? Bitch, show us what you've mastered with these stargates and portals. Show that you use these stargates, as portals to elevate. Girl, one of the girls even said something about, I don't need, see, that's like I'll be focused on candles and stuff because you've yet to understand portals and dimensions. The fuck? So these stargates and shit could grow your hair back. These stargates and shit could make it to where your baby fathers and shit come back into the picture. They'll make it to where you don't got to scam no more to make sure your bills are motherfucking paid. You can get your own fucking house and your own fucking car. I mean, that's what we're really talking about. So like I said, what is it doing? What are we seeing here? It's kind of like somebody that's broke saying, I'm going to show you how to make money. I mean, if you know how to make money, honey, then you would make money and then you wouldn't have to show me how to make, or if you're going to show me how to make money, you would already have it though. So you're going to teach me how to do it while you're getting it too? You're going to teach me how to love myself while you're still seeking love for yourself? And I love everybody. I'm a Reiki master. You can see it in your attitude though. You can see it in your energy, your aura. Like that shit is real. So bitch, let me understand this. You've mastered energy, right? You understand how to shift energy and how to read energy, but yet you don't know how to control your own energy. And as a Reiki master, that's why it's called Reiki master, you've learned how to channel energy from the unlimited source, and you know how to direct the flow of energy. And so going into that, you understand that there's ebb and flow when it comes to energy. And you know that when something actually bothers you, you're not just speaking on it, but you get upset and angry when someone bring up a trans or whatever, or you even get upset when you bring it up. Oh God, trans. Then we know that you're stopping the flow of Reiki. You're stopping the flow of energy that we all can tap into, which in ultimate reality, you're stopping the flow of Reiki directed towards you, which is why the money ain't there, which is why the baby fathers ain't there. So that's why I love one of my friends who, of course, is still a spiritual baby. Well, she's not a friend. She's an associate. She was like, oh, girl, you can't be going in on people like that because you don't know their story. So magic is about intention. And intention is based on actions, right? And thoughts, right? Because your thoughts and your actions create the intention, which will create the outcome of what you're wanting. So you didn't intentionally meet up with a man, took down your pants, and let this bum ass man have sex with you to create a baby? And not just one time, multiple times. Like you don't have one child, you have multiple children. Going into finances and stuff. So you understand that money is an energy, and when you're healthy, mentally, physically, and emotionally, then it comes to you effortlessly. So that whole I had a downfall just barely 5 years ago. So you're still in training then, sis. If you understand energy and how everything is energy and everything is magic, then you will understand that a person who manifests themselves as a lesbian in this life needs that type of experience for their spirit to grow and elevate. So you wouldn't speak about it. That's why it talks about judging. A lot of religions talk about judging. Do not judge others because we all have different themes. And my theme is for my soul's evolution. It's not yours. Just like you want to be an unfit parent, just like you want to be a bummy ass individual and let people abuse and abandon your vagina, which goes back into your childhood, bitch, I'm not judging you for that. That's your business. That's your choice. But I'm going to speak about it if you try to judge me for being who I am, because, bitch, this is my experience. And what I do does not affect you. I'm not out here asking you to assist me in my transition. Hello? I'm not out here asking you to help me get validation from society and acceptance from the world. So, bitch, like I said, the same thing with you. You know, you didn't ask people to have those children. You didn't ask people, whatever it is you got going on. So, bitch, like I said, that's not really my business. But like I said, at the end of the day, honey, you don't know what you're talking about. Very contradicting. And I'm like, okay, here we go. Same old bullshit. And y'all know the one person I'm talking about in general anyway. You know, one of her clients gave me the rundown on her ass. And I got screenshots of the text messages too with her number. With her number, girl. She got 2 different numbers. And I got both of those numbers. A screenshot of her threatening if they didn't pay her the rest of the money. And I'm like, the fuck? You got clients though, girl. You booked her busy. You just gonna block the bitch and not fuck with her. You're not gonna be out here, I'm gonna threaten you and send this to you. Girl, you need that for your fix? Girl, what were you doing with that money, girl? You were planning on getting your, I don't know. You were planning on paying your restitutions? You know, when you're in house arrest, I think you gotta pay your PO and shit. Is that what you were trying to do with all that money? Girl, get out of debt. Get out of your bankruptcy status. Or you out here paying your YouTube masters. Anyway, let me go, honey. Oh my God. Wow. Whoa. Whoa, Rico. Rico, your gifts is amazing. Your gifts is amazing. So let me tell you something I was going to talk about. And I really have to go. So we're going to save this for another video. Yes, and he was, you know, it's time for bed. He's laying on his pillow right here. Like, Mom, we going to bed? You tired? Listen, I was watching an old TV show called The Magicians. And I want to say this episode was back in 2018, right? When all this shit was coming into play, the energies. And they mentioned timeline 23 and timeline 40. Now, I don't remember exactly how this episode went right off the top of my head. I mean, I give you bits and pieces, but for verbatim right now, like, girl, I'm seeing the episode, but girl. So it's so weird because I was just telling someone that has a name that sounds like Sarah just like 2 or 3 days ago that we are currently in timeline 23. And of course, 23 comes into number 5. And I told people back in 2017, 2018, and moving forward, that we have to awaken the divine feminine energy in everyone, because that's what's going to free us. The patriarchal energy and the spirits that run the previous timeline, which was 22, which turns into 4. Okay, let's talk about it for a minute. And this breaks down a lot of things like people are going through turmoil and everybody's going through changes. And, oh, my life was rocky in 2017. Oh, 2018 was crazy for me. And now collectively 2020, which still comes out to 22, we're going through a lot of shit too. And even going into the year 2023 is where we're going to see all this mess get cleared up, right? So I thought that's weird that magicians depicted this. And I barely saw this episode like a week ago because I didn't know there was 4 seasons of Magician. I only saw the first 2 seasons. And so we're currently in timeline 23. And this is the freeing of the mind. This is the freeing of the mind. For all these years, we've been under control by other people. They taught you how to walk, how to talk, how to think, how to be. And a lot of people contributed to this experience, to this agenda. Oh, girl, you're gay, whatever. I don't want to get into that. It gets a whole bunch of shit. But now during this kavina, which is a divine intervention from the ancestors and the spirits that want us to advance, now we jump timelines very quickly to 23, and we're merging into timeline 40. So even going into 2020 equals what? 20 plus 20 equals motherfucking 40. And like I said, y'all, look up Magicians season 4 episode. Oh shit, it's one of those episodes. But they talk about that. When the traveler got into contact, he was in the realm of the ancestors, the white space. Okay, he was in the white space and he saw himself and he's like, wait a minute. Oh, am I dead? And they're like, no, this is the in-between place. But they were talking about jumping timelines and stuff. And so, like I said, that's what's going on now. And what happens is people are not really talking about deja vus and stuff. But what's going on is, and even going into the Mandela effect. So the Mandela effect ushered in the effect that we got going on here. And as I said before, magically speaking, all things is magical. And you know, those who are having a total recall, those who are coming in, who comes from something during this time, you're becoming aware of self. You know, you're becoming aware of how your spirit operates. You're looking at yourself different, like, oh my God, I'm changing. Instead of you reflecting on the outside and, oh my God, why are white people, why are black people, and everybody's races, and the Republicans and the Democrats and the fat people and the skinny people and the Muslims and the Christians and the Arabs got everything and the Jewish is getting everything. Like those who are of nothing, who somehow, some way can't remember who the fuck they are, that's what your current process is. Those are who remember who we are. Those of us who know what we're here for. Those of us who know that we're more than the flesh that we're in. This time we're becoming more and more aware of that. And we're not worried about black, white, gay, straight. We're not worried about skinny, fat. We're seeing it as, bitch, this is a spirit having a human experience, and they're possibly in need of help right now. And so people are jumping in. And you got people out here right now anonymously giving people finances who need it. You got people out here who are anonymously doing stuff, doing things that are great. But anyway, like I said, it's a lot to talk about. And we'll do a video now to go more into detail with that. But that's what we're currently dealing with. Because, of course, we talked about before that very quickly, within the past 3 years, you went from magic being powerful to magic gone missing to magic being amplified. And those who never was entitled to magic can't find it. Can we talk about it for a minute? They cannot find it. So they're like, oh my God, my magic ain't working. So now they're like, I don't do magic no more. I'm just going to talk about love life and how to get a rich man out. Yeah, because you were not entitled to it in the beginning. Your ancestors are not from a realm beyond this motherfucking realm. In fact, you are a prisoner to this realm. And as I said before, I had like a spiritual, but a physical remembrance of something. And I mourned, right? The human aspect of me mourned. This is about 2 or 3 years ago. And I thought to myself, my grandparents and the parents before them physically never was aware of the caves of Indonesia. They were not aware of the population of Vanuatu. They never been to the island of Guam. They never swam in the Atlantic Ocean. They never felt blood root in their hand. Like, I thought about that, right? And it's deeper than that. And you guys might be like, oh my God, this is some weird shit. But I really thought about that. And I cried because I think spiritually, I remembered something before my existence here. And that me existing here, I'm freeing myself in this life. And that's what we're here for. And I said before, people who are still stuck on their blackness, they're still stuck on their straightness. You are definitely going to be stuck here when this is all said and done. And that's why I love and I gag and I laugh when, oh, I'm in another dimension. No, you're not. If you're still talking about your blackness and you need to have a black privilege and you need white people to accept you for being black and blah, 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 instead of using your blackness to get ahead and using your strength to get ahead and use your spirit to get ahead, then you are still stuck in the motherfucking third dimension and you're not ready to jump motherfucking timelines. And you're still focused on who's gay and who's straight. And oh my God, I can't believe it. And ooh, then you're definitely still operating in the third motherfucking dimension because that is where you learn to manifest. That's where you learn how to move forward and how to elevate and how to grow. And so going into even the dimensions, there was a lot of these there. But going even into the dimensions, honey, you have 1, 2, and 3. So, but you're trying to elevate beyond that, but you got to come beyond the physical body because the fourth dimension is not about the physical body. It's not about how gay you are. It's not how straight you are. And I'm gonna say it in layman's terms. It's not about that. When you get into the fourth, fifth, sixth dimension, things start folding within itself. And even instantly, you start seeing the womb to the motherfucking tomb very quickly. And the whole purpose of you coming here was to remember, to retrace the steps that your ass fucking missed over and over again. So that's why I say what I motherfucking say. And I always say what I motherfucking say. Bitch, you're not a motherfucking spiritualist. You're not a motherfucking witch. You're not a motherfucking warlock. You're beyond those. You're those titles. You're under those titles. But what's really behind it, that's not you. And this is why you can't get past it. You're still limited because you're still focused on the third dimension. Oh my God, I'm black. Oh, poor me. If you really thought it was poor you want to manifest it as a black person in this life. Now you want to get real, let's get real. If you really thought it was horrible and it was traumatic to be black and it was horrible and it's the white man's world, you want to manifest it into this life as a black person. You want to manifest it as a white person or someone else other than that. But you knew exactly what you were doing and you knew exactly what you needed to learn. And that's why you manifested in this timeline as a motherfucking black man and a black motherfucking woman. And the minute you accept that, and like I said, it comes from within. Because if we could work on the outside all day long, I can get a nose job, I can get my teeth done, I can get my face done, I can get my nose, I can bleach my skin, I can get a lace front that's straight, I can get hair transplant to make my hair straight. But bitch, when the inside is fucked up, it ain't gonna change it. And so when I look at myself in this mirror, I'm gonna say, bitch, who the fuck is this? Because the inside, I can feel that. No matter what the outside looks like, you always feel the inside. You always see the inside. And you're going to say, bitch, what the fuck is going on? And so when the inside is fucked up, it's an implosion. It's a collapse. And see what you see right now, what you've been seeing for the past 100 years or several hundred years is an implosion from the inside. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. As I said, what you realize is that you've done something. And the reason why these things are put in your face constantly is for you to think about where I fucked up at. What trace did I miss? What did I miss? What tracks did I not go down? Because I said before, you go into the history of the Underground Railroad, white folks helped your ass become free. I said what I said. White folks risk their life to help your ass become motherfucking free. You didn't become free by your motherfucking self. I said what I motherfucking said. So, bitch, in the day, bitch, they not bad like you say they are. But because that is your own trauma, that is your own resentment, that is your own grudge, and I don't want to let it go. And you wonder why you sick, and you're dying from hypertension, and you're dying from diabetes, and you're dying from fucking stroke and fucking cancers. That is a hate disease. Those are all hate diseases. If you don't believe me, look it up. If you don't believe me, look that shit up. That all deals with hate, resentment, and motherfucking grudge. You have to let that shit motherfucking go. Like I said, it is what it is. Everybody else who's doing good that you see, girl, they doing good, bitch, because they let that shit go. They think about it. But like I said, you look at, Amanda Stills and shit, and you look at other people, and you're like, well, why is she never gonna be there? Why? Well, because there's shit that she's still dealing with within herself. And I've used her as an example because that's what's fucking going on. There's shit going on within herself. Going even into Azealia Banks, there's a lot of trauma there that she has not worked on. And this is why you see a lot of blockages in front of her. It has nothing to do with the spirit she's working with and who she's connecting with. It's her own traumas that she's not letting go of. And that's why I kindly did not do a reading on her. Because, bitch, it was too much. And I said, bitch, I'm not going to go there. And now it's all manifesting. We're seeing it all now. And that's just one example. She represents a lot of people. And that's where the mental breakdowns come from. That's where you see a lot of these issues coming up within the Black community. Because there's trauma and resentment there that needs to be healed. And instead of you healing it, you want to go spend your money on fucking weed and alcohol. Oh, I don't need therapy. I'll drink myself down. Exactly. So now you wonder why your ass is where it's at now, and everybody else is looking at you saying, girl, you can get out too. And then bitches like me say, bitch, we're cooning. Oh, you're cooning, honey. You're cooning. Okay, girl. Okay. You'll be coming back, bitch. And you'll be thinking about it, girl. Because, bitch, from now on, bitch, you're going to see things for what it is. See, bitch, you see, before you forgot. These other times you can't, like, you forgot, but bitch, from this moment on, you're going to remember. Always, girl. Always. Trust when I tell you that. You're going to be reminded by either something happening, bitch, or you actually having a recall, a download. Because a lot of people use that term a lot. And, bitch, a download is not an idea. A download is something that's been stored away that you actually needed, and you downloaded it to upgrade yourself. Come on in here. You don't get downloads if you're still an alcoholic. You don't get downloads if you're still a weed head. You don't get downloads if you still smoke cigarettes. You don't get downloads if you're still addicted to a sugar every day. You don't get downloads if you're still dealing with bummy ass people. There's no such thing as I'm getting downloads. You're not getting downloads if you're still homophobic. You're not getting downloads if you're fucking racist. That's not what you're doing. You're playing with yourself, bitch. That's your own fucking ideas. That's yourself talking to yourself. That's the trauma that you've experienced that separated you from you, and this side of you is talking to yourself. Oh, I talked to aliens. I've seen aliens. No, bitch, no, you haven't. Because, bitch, you wouldn't be so humanistic. If you met anything, even spirit, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to be done. Even if you met a real spirit, if you met a real angel, if you met a real demon, as a lot of people talk, I said, if you really had interaction with any spirit that's higher than the plane here, you will understand that anything that exists on this plane really don't matter. So you would see people differently. So that's what I said before. Now I would say there's no way that you're a spiritualist and you're homophobic, transphobic, oh, white people, gay people. There's no way. I don't care what nobody motherfucker say, bitch. Girl, you can tell me all day black and blue, tell you black and blue, bitch. You can woo. I can bet everything that you motherfucking got. There's no way you are a true spiritualist or you had real interaction with a spirit, and yet you're still racist. You're still trapped in homophobia. You're still trapped in transphobia. Girl, that's the old ways, girl. That's the 1980s. That's a whole nother timeline. That's fucking 1500s, bitch. And I said before, girl, before the Europeans colonized the Americas, bitch, you were definitely down for the gays. You definitely was down for the motherfucking gays, bitch. You used the gays for every fucking thing. But bitch, when you were colonized, you became anti-motherfucking gay. And that's why I love when you have black conscious people out here lying through their fucking teeth to their own people, which they've been doing, and say, oh, black is not gay. They learned the gayness from the white folks, and the white folks used to do homosexual shit to them to break them down. Get the fuck up out of here, girl. You had DL back then, you still got motherfucking DL nowadays, girl. Girl, bye. You learned that for your own motherfucking sexual deviation, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Let's blame it on what it really is. You like playing with dick, you like playing with dick. Did nobody teach you that? Bitch, you like it. And some of you, I don't even think you like vagina. I don't think you like penis. I think you like it because people told you like it. But I don't think you like it because if you like penis, you're going to validate it. You're going to embrace it. You're going to cherish it. If you like vagina, you're going to treat it right. You know, out there sticking your stuff in every fucking vagina you see. See, I said before, I think a motherfucker who don't like vagina will do that. I think a motherfucker who don't like penis will let every penis inside of them. And that's my fucking opinion. If you love penis so much, but you're gonna find that right fucking penis, and you're gonna lather it up. Ooh, I love it. Girl, bye, get it out of here. Play games all day long. Ow, come on here, TC. Yes, honey. Ow. Yes, honey, because people like to reason and justify why they want to be stuck in the ways. I know that's right, Griselda. Listen, TC, my recommendations for the new moon is always what it's always been, honey, especially during this Kavina stuff. Reevaluate yourself. Use this time to let go of things that you need to let go of, to heal. Use this time to heal trauma. You know what bothers you. People don't have to tell you. Use this time to focus on that and to help release it. Let it go. It does not serve you no good. It does not serve you no more. It does not serve you no more. Honey, you were a kid. You were a teenager. You were 30. You were 40. Bitch, whatever, bitch, you've passed that. Now we're in a new year, a new timeline, a new moon cycle, a new month. Come on in here, a new season. Okay, let's focus on that. That's it. I think that Leo deals with the new moons in Leo. I think it deals with kingdomship. I think it deals with queendomship. I think it deals with royalty, becoming the head and not the motherfucking ass. And unfortunately, a lot of y'all gonna stay the fucking ass. No matter how many new moons we have, no matter how many new cycles we have, no matter how many new years we have, bitch, you're gonna still be the same motherfucking ass that you were 20 or 30 fucking years ago. I said what I said. But some of y'all, you're gonna wake up. I believe in you, but some still here. You're gonna wake up. I believe it. I trust it. I trust the process, honey. When I said Bishop Dunn, Spirit said, no, you're not. There's still something that you gotta touch. Bitch, you're gonna wake up. You're gonna see exactly everything that's always been said. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff that's coming out. We got a lot of stuff we're gonna be doing for my people. Like I said, stay tuned. Anyway, if you are in any of the groups, you'll be getting emails from me, messages from me today or tomorrow. There is someone that I'm supposed to be reaching out to for Goddess Intervention. Anyway, I will be reaching out to you. Listen, it's time to go to bed, you guys. I gotta go to bed. It's 3:15, honey. And this computer needs to update anyway. Love and light, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. Do not forget to check out these links if you're interested. You know, we don't promote anything, girl. When you're ready, you'll check it out. Of course, always send me an email to ask questions about product services before you purchase them. I would even say this too in the headline where it says subject, put question about whatever. It'll make it easier to go through with it. Sometimes I get like subjects that are like replies that I replied to a long time ago. So I'm like, this ain't that serious, honey. So I take my time to reply or even to open it. So like I said, I will be going through the emails the next couple of days. I got a lot of emails to go through. But yes, honey, be patient with me. And like I said, we're going to get some shit done. Okay? Anyway, you guys, love and light. I hope you guys have a good Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Hope you guys have a good Wednesday, honey. Yes, girl, we got a lot to do, girl. It's going to be 103 today, y'all. Oh, girl. Girl, I'm sweating. I'm sweating underneath my damn eyes. Like, it's probably 90 degrees right now. And I'm out here thinking I'm going to move to the desert. The fuck? Anyway, how can I find your class to sign? I come on the Regular Nonsense on my blog spot. Ow. The Regular Nonsense on my blog spot. TrueSpiritMix.blogspot.com. Click classes and apprenticeship. We have a list of classes there. But also, if you're curious of something that is not there, contact me. I will let you know yay or nay. I have a list of classes that I offer, and some people have actually contacted me and they said, hey, you know, I'm curious to learn about, I almost said something right now. They said, I'm curious to learn about this. And I'm like, you know, that's so weird because nobody's talking about that on YouTube or anything. Yes, I could definitely teach a class on that. And then I offer the class to them and they love it. So like I said, if you see something or you have an idea about something, definitely hit me up. If I'm definitely aware of it, I will definitely put something together for you. I do that with the spirits that people feel they're connected to. I do that with all that. We're actually wrapping up, like completely wrapping up this week, like completely, honey, wrapping up all of the class when I did that little bundle thing that we were doing. We're wrapping up all of that shit, honey, this motherfucking week. Okay, I was dealing with a lot of shit, but now we back and we focusing. Okay, a lot of good stuff. Okay. No, TC. All of my oils are made to order. I think I have a protection oil, a protection oil already made, the root of it. What else? There's another one. A holy oil already made. And I think that's it. Everything else, I make it once you order. Remember I told you I had all these oils, TC? Oh my God. And between the leakage and oh my God, it was just messy. I said, oh, bitch, we ain't doing that. And the carpet here is very, very light. It's like almost white. So I'm very, 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 very light. You know what? I'm only going to make it when they order them. I won't just have big ass shit up. Because let me tell you, honey, I remember I made a customized oil for someone. And it cost a lot of money to make that oil. And I think I still have the roots and stuff. It got to be over there. When I tell you that I guess I didn't put the lid on all the way, the whole thing must have fell off the shelf. Didn't really pay attention. When I got back to it, all that oil was gone. And you know I was mad because that oil was steeping, or we call it marinating, for like almost 3 months. And even when you switched it off, the oil had the tint to it. It had the greenish brown tint to it, which is real oil made from pure herbs. Okay. And of course, you're using certain resins like dragon's blood. It's going to be like a dark red color. If you're using, amber resin and stuff, it's going to be like a brownish color, thick and very cloudy. Even when it settles down, it's going to still be cloudy. So like I said, it's real pure shit. So I was so mad, TC. I was like, anyway, yes. Let me go, you guys. See, I'm even starting to sound tired. Listen, let me go. Listen, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by here, honey. I hope you guys have a good day. Be good to yourselves, honey. Yes, love yourself, honey. And, also, get rid of some shit. We got a lot that we doing, girl. Like I said, I need to get back to the classes. I vlogged some more footages. I'm going to do some more and actually put out this next vlog. I want to wait, though, because we did a lot of stuff in that vlog. Okay, we did a lot of stuff in that vlog, and I want to kind of wait to put it out. But like I said, we'll be doing that. We'll be getting into that tea, y'all. We'll be getting into a whole bunch of other shit, too, which I'm not going to talk about yet. I don't like to talk about shit until we actually do it. Okay? So anyway, you guys, love and light, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now. Mwah. Thank you so much, Griselda. Ew.